Hello and welcome back to Urban Anime Podcast, where we discuss your favorite topics: comics, anime, manga, pop culture, whatever we decide we want to talk about. And it's your hostess with the mostest, Big Dog Ruff, Big Ruff, the biggest. I'll allow my co-hosts to introduce themselves.
It's your boy Law, the quiet menace to society.
It's your boy Shamar Turner Carter. I go harder than your father, and we're gonna leave it at that.
It's your boy Trey, the best anime power scaler to date, taking over now.
Fine.
Was that hate I just heard? Was that a little hate?
I don't know. Sound like he don't agree with you. All I know is every
Yeah,
time I've
that's
made an
right.
argument, you've been on my side, so I fuck with it.
Facts.
Wow.
No, we was on opposite sides with Gohan and Minato.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that is true. Where's Woody at?
But-
I'm still waiting for this man to introduce himself.
He's muted right now.
Wow. All right, go ahead. Special guest.
Yo, it's Big Zerker in the building. What it do?
Oh, Woody left. What's up? All right. So, we did have a segment. That was for Woody today, but whenever we come back, we can get to that segment. But as we start this podcast, I think we're on like number 7. I wanted to let the audience know we have decided to officially retire Kaido's jersey in versus
Yes.
battles. We will no longer be bringing Kaido up at all. His
You-
jersey is now fucking retired.
You can use any One Piece character, any, but Kaido is officially out.
He is no longer an option. Non-playable character.
Not an NPC.
Yeah. And I guess we'll start with let's start off with some comic stuff this week. Yeah, I've all seen the Craven trailer, right?
Yes, sir.
Yerski.
The
So
what, Trey?
Craven.
I ain't gonna lie, that man better than
Oh
Batman.
yeah.
So what's your opinions on it? What y'all think?
First
He
of all,
better than
who ain't
Batman.
better than Batman? Bruh, Batman gets his ass beat every time by anyone. First encounter, ass whooping. That's disrespectful to Craven.
Hey, today we there's no Batman hate.
Yeah, yes, it was Woody's birthday, so
Today's Woody's birthday, so
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
for real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there will be
Man.
no
So-
Batman hate today. That's what that segment was for. So there's no Batman hate today. You gotta reel it back in.
Fine.
He gets a bye day.
Yeah,
One.
he gets one day. He gets one
just
day.
one day. That's it.
But-
Just one.
This Craven
Just know
trailer.
I'm cooking his ass tomorrow.
Wow, this Craven trailer looks okay. I don't think it's gonna do too much. However, I have this expectation and hope that it at least beats Flash, so I can
I
laugh
feel like
at
it
DC.
will. I feel like it will. Because I've seen clips of I haven't seen the movie Flash, but I've seen clips and I'm just not with it. Like you can tell a lot of the scenes were cut because a lot of it doesn't make sense, especially towards the end. You know how like you see a clip and you kind of can tell that this wasn't intended to be here.
Yeah,
That's what I was getting from it. So I'm gonna watch it just to watch it, but it's one of them things where it's like I'm gonna watch it just to watch the context of it. I'm not probably my expectations are very, very, very low.
I was
Yeah.
just about to say it. Bro. When the last time DC made a good live movie? Like the animated movies be good, but the live action movies, I think they all been misses.
Well,
I enjoyed
that brings up
I
a topic
enjoyed
that we did have, so we can just go ahead
yeah,
and go into it. Um,
right.
the topic that we had was why did Flash fail?
Because they don't read the damn scripture.
That's one. Then James Gunn, his whole like it's too much personally. It's like I understand you want to go in direction, but if there's a movie already set, just leave it as is and then take over afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to come in and be like, "Oh, I'm not using it," because it's all based on the actors that were in it. So it's like, "Oh, I'm not using him, so I'm gonna take this out. I'm not using this person, so I'm taking it out." So it's like, okay, now we're left with
Well,
this.
from what I heard, James Gunn didn't really affect Flash like that. He let Flash like be what it was. The problem, well, what I seen is just a lot of times. Well, I wouldn't even say a lot of times. A lot of the hype leading up to Flash was, I guess, audience expectations that
Yeah,
it was gonna reboot the verse and like kind of easy segue into like James Gunn universe, but
the
even from
first one.
even from what I heard, they don't even address that because Wonder Woman is still in the movie. Uh, like everybody's in the movie, but it doesn't tell you anything about what the plan is for DC moving forward. And people already
That's what I'm saying.
feeling superhero fatigue. Go ahead, Joe. My bad.
Because I thought it was supposed to show us like up and coming stuff. I think the first one, James Gunn official, is it's a Superman movie. I can't it's either the Superman movie. I can't think of the actual title, or it's Batman: The Brave and the Bold. I'm not too sure about which one. I know it's between those two though.
Those
I
are the only
lied.
ones
Blue
people
Beetle.
care
I
about.
lied. Blue Beetle. I lied. Blue Beetle.
That's next.
Yes, yes. Blue Beetle's next.
And Blue Beetle is supposed to be DC's. It seems like they're Spider-Man right now.
I think so. I think
He
if
is.
I'm so yeah. I think Blue Beetle's the next one up. Then it's either the Superman or Batman.
That nigga not
Not
gonna
too
be able
sure.
to hold that weight. To be
Yeah,
honest with you,
I,
not
I
at all.
like Blue Beetle animated, but and I'm not even a fan of him being animated. What I've seen in all the animated stuff, I'm not really a huge fan of him.
Why the fuck isn't he from El Paso? That's what I want to fucking know.
Wait, where did they have him from?
They have him from like some
Uh,
other city. I forgot. It was in a trailer, but it's not from El Paso. This nigga's from
yeah,
some like fictional city in the DC universe.
that's always fixed. That's the part that gets me.
But he's like in comics, the nigga is actually from El Paso. Damn, can we
That's
get something? Shit, I'm
You know what's
here.
crazy?
Go ahead.
You know what's crazy? It's like I've even watched the Blue Beetle animated stuff. Animated stuff, perfect. What they don't do is they don't follow the animated script because all you can do is just copy, paste, edit some things to make it more human, let it run. Nope. What they want to do is I'm gonna take this and completely throw it out the window and redo it and not bother with the scripture at all. And then
just
it
said it
fumbles.
perfectly. You
But
just said it perfectly.
they've done it in certain situations where it worked though, because if I'm not mistaken, the first animated movie is completely different than the comics, and Batman Hush is also completely different than his comic book version.
See, the
Comic
thing
book
is,
fire.
they're not gonna mess up Batman because that is their moneymaker besides Superman.
Them niggas also
Every
messed up
Superman and Batman
Injustice.
film, every
You know what?
Superman and
You're right.
Batman film will forever
Yeah,
hit.
They messed up
he's right.
Injustice.
They messed up Injustice, bro. Because when I saw Flash die, I just turned it off.
I watched the
Yeah,
whole thing and that
and
shit was ass.
it was off screen. And it was off screen death too. That would made it kind of worse.
That shit
I
was
didn't like that
dog
one
shit.
either. Uh,
I don't know
I
how
was
they
done with
falling
Nightwing.
off like that.
I thought Injustice was okay.
Injustice
I
is
was done with
okay. Nah,
Nightwing
once
died.
Flash died, nah.
Wait, you said Injustice or Young Justice?
Injustice.
Injustice.
Oh no, that was trash, garbage. Throw that whole thing away.
Young Justice, I had to start over
Young
more
Justice was
because
good. Injustice, throw that whole verse away. Just throw it away.
yeah.
Go ahead and Control Alt Delete that whole verse.
Well, Woody, are you back? I guess not.
I,
I'll shut the fuck
I
up.
guess not.
Wow. And oh, and then a major thing that I don't know why we didn't discuss or even say anything. Fucking is Ezra Miller. Nobody wants to fucking support him.
Yeah, after all that stuff he's done. Yeah. I'm so and that like when he did when he appeared on the red carpet, that was the first time actually since he was in trouble that he's appeared. I was like, wow. And that's another reason why it flopped too, because a lot of people not going to support that.
Yeah, like even me, I wouldn't mind seeing the Flashpoint movie, but I'm not about to support Ezra. Fuck that nigga.
Right.
And I know one of y'all wanted to talk about Azalea Banks.
Oh wait, hold on. Before we leave that, it's crazy. The best Flash we got the worst storytelling because the CW Flash, the
Yep.
Grant Gustin dude, is great Flash storytelling. Trash after season 2, 3.
Three. Yeah, I agree. After 3.
Nah, but the Saboteur storyline was pretty dumb too.
I only give 3 because that's like the last point where you're like, all right, cool. This ride was good. All right, this is where I get off.
I've never seen Flash, the TV show.
The Flash first 2 seasons, godlike. 3rd season, okay, has its problems, but that's where you should end off.
Season 7? No, I didn't. I continued the torture.
Continued, and
yeah. Y'all think Naruto will talk no jutsu? Nah. CW Flash will talk him out of talking to him.
Yeah.
Not talk no jutsu.
Yeah.
The Flash.
And I constantly like watching like breakdown videos and shit. And it's some YouTuber, I can't remember his name right now, but he does breakdowns of how stupid the Flash is in each season.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fucking hilarious. Every time he sees a villain, he has a counter that counts out Flash as being like, hey, what you guys doing? Or not just putting meta cuffs on people. And it just continues to rise each one.
I get that they got to make the show interesting somehow, but the forces, bro, having him talk down all of the forces was crazy.
Yeah.
You know it'd be a good movie for DC to make that requires very little reading?
What?
Doomsday.
Nigga, they already did in fucking Fumble.
Like
BVS is a prime example. You can't use Doomsday again. Y'all fucked it up. Nobody cares about Doomsday anymore.
Hey, chill, man. That wasn't
man
Doomsday,
still
that
a
was
man.
Abomination.
Nigga, I don't want to see him in another fucking DC movie. I don't care. Darkseid, maybe, but you can't use him again like right now. You gotta hold off again. So you need another villain. Since you rebooting so fast, you need another villain. You can't use Darkseid, and you can't use Steppenwolf, and you can't use Doomsday. You blew your load way too early. Who the fuck do you use?
The League of Shadows. The League of Villains, I meant. Like Lex Luthor, Cheetah.
Actually, that will work.
I think that will work.
And that's how they can branch off their universe. They can establish heroes and villains and then just go start making the separate movies.
So do like Sony?
Pretty much.
Tying right back into Craven, where we see it's not working out too good with the villains. My problem is I just think when companies try to make super villain movies, they try to make them too redeemable, like they're actually good people. And that also applies to like shit like Venom. And even Craven just seems like he's a good guy, just misunderstood.
And I'm kind of getting tired of that whole misunderstood thing.
I blame Thanos.
Yeah. I blame Killmonger too, to a certain extent.
What
But his
Killmonger do?
mistakes like accurate.
Even though I actually agree with the whole thing.
Nah, I feel like Killmonger was a small example for like black people, but I feel like Thanos was a big example for the world and how impactful that movie was. Just to know that like how big, like the biggest villain in the world was a villain that was just misunderstood. So ever since then, like every villain has to be a woe is me.
I'm misunderstood.
Yeah. Fuck that shit. Can we just go back to the days where we had villains like Frieza and we're just dicks to be dicks?
I
Shit,
saw
Dio.
something on Frieza today that piqued my interest that I want to talk about one day.
What is it? What happened?
Black Frieza is not as strong as we think he is, which I totally agree. I don't think Black Frieza is all that strong.
That sounds like a horrible take.
Yeah,
The reason why I said that is because in terms of when he showed up to the actual fight, by that time Goku and them was been fighting for a while. So we're gonna take a fully healthy guy and then just put him up against two dudes that's been fighting this entire time, that fought against two people at the time, quote unquote, is the strongest in the universe.
All that is debunked because Monito healed them right before Frieza arrived.
Right. He was healed.
I still don't think he's as strong as. Like I said,
Nah, he
And,
this
he, and
is
they
he
still have
really
problems with
said
gas.
like I
Monito
said,
really said, "Yeah, I refilled y'all the full. My potential must be went up from using it so much."
like I said, I get that, but it's just my take on it. I just personally don't think he's as strong as what's being portrayed.
Damn. Whoa.
Well, that also could be based off the manga's retcon that Vegeta just said that Jiren, Frieza, Broly, they're not much stronger than them. They just control their power better.
Wow, is that what the excuse they went with?
That's what
I
Vegeta said
haven't
in the
even.
manga. And Whis agreed.
I've stopped reading the manga once they gave us the recap of on superheroes, so I was like, hey, man, I'm not doing this again. So
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna give us some extra stuff though.
they can give it to us, but it's just like at this point,
Who cares?
yeah, it's like
No one
I'm
even
going to
cared
read it.
about Dragon Ball, the superhero movie, in the first place.
I was mad at the name.
But you could look at it as they learned from their mistake because everybody wanted the Broly movie to be adapted into the manga.
I hate that. That was see.
That's crazy. You
This is
won't
what
give us the
happened.
Broly movie, but you give us this trash ass Gohan movie. I guess.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Dragon Ball is crazy.
let's move on to
Oh,
more
man.
disappointment. Which I want,
Azalea
Azalea
Banks.
Banks or
Go,
Zion?
Y'all want to do the trash
we
defenders?
could do them both at the same time. No,
Mm,
we gonna take care of this first because this is not gonna be alone.
Azalea
It's
Banks.
just
No.
First,
I'm
how.
about to say I'm on Zion's side. We're gonna have to
Yeah,
have a real
yeah,
discussion about that.
okay. First,
yeah. Most definitely.
let's start with the Azalea Banks one, then we'll move into Zion. Can somebody explain the Azalea Banks situation? Because I have no idea
Okay.
what that's about.
Okay, so what happened was, you know how DC Young Fly's wife had passed away, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she gets on social media and was like, basically, I don't have the quote unquote exactly what she said. If somebody have it on them, just go ahead and read it. But it went something like, "Oh, that's what you get for talking about me in 2018 when remember when he roasted her on the show and stuff."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Basically, she was
Course I
holding
have.
on to that until
For
now,
3
and then she
years.
was exactly for 3 years, really longer than that. And then she was like, you're the reason why your wife died because you made her feel uncomfortable and
Oh
stuff like
hell
that.
no!
Yeah, it's just being real
Right.
disrespectful to the man. It's
Isn't
I
she?
understand.
Isn't she the same one that ate her like cat? Didn't she eat her
Isn't
cat?
she?
Yeah, I think she ate her cat. She dug her cat up and ate her cat.
Thing is, Azalea Banks is like people from Love and Hip Hop. They always got a song out, but you actually never hear it.
That's true.
It's
Hold up,
like,
new information. She didn't eat her cat. She sacrificed her cat. That came from my wife.
okay, cool, cool. I know it's something. I
It
know
was
I heard
something that
something
had
about
something to
her.
do with her cat or something. She weird.
Yeah, yeah. She did that and still ain't got a music career.
Damn. I guess the Illuminati don't appreciate that shit. They say, cats, fuck
But
that. We need your aunt.
what I will say is, I can't wait for DC Young Fly to heal and spin that block.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Woo!
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh, I'm waiting on that. I'm whatever podcast, whatever show, wherever he is on, I am tuning in. Take my money. Shut the fuck up. Take my money. I'm trying to see him roast that ass.
It's probably gonna be on the 85 South show.
Most
I hope
likely.
so.
Because the whole situation was mad disrespectful. Like this man mourning, and then you just going to pop up and just say, "Oh, you thought I forgot about what you said." But most
And
of us
she,
forgot about what you said. Most
on
of us
top of that,
forgot about what's going on.
on top of that, she tied it in to bring all black women in it to say how he was disrespecting black women in general. And it actually wasn't 3 years. She waited 5 years. She waited
That's
5 years and
yeah.
then tied it back to some voodoo shit. Like she died on whatever day, this
It's her
day,
birthday. It
on
was her
her
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, she tied it back to like some voodoo shit. I'm like, wow.
Wow. Like it was just mad
Like
disrespectful.
you really just have to be that vindictive. You know what? Don't worry about it, because Karma's a bitch. Is she gonna come back for that ass?
That is some
But before
evil
Karma
shit.
come back, to come back, I need DC to get his. I need DC to get his get back.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just ready for him to heal and just destroy her because she ain't got no music career. That's the messed up thing about it.
She ain't got
I
no
can't
music
even
career. She ain't
remember
got.
one song from her, to be honest.
She barely got a TV career.
Exactly. Like
Oh,
when
shit.
I saw the episode a while now, I was like, "Who is
Ain't
Azalea
she
Banks?"
lost a clothing? Ain't she lost a clothing line?
Yes,
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so.
she lost a bunch of stuff. Actually, like a lot of stuff. Like it was clothing. I know she had a
Music.
stint on TV, and that didn't even last long. She's more
Clothing,
known for
music. She lost clothing, music, TV, but everything that she typically does to make money went bye bye.
And she done lost more
Yep.
shit than the baby did.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And then she has a whole lot of like wild political takes that she
Exactly.
says, and that
It
doesn't
don't
make
make no
her
sense.
situation even better. Next.
And then when somebody asks,
Oh, go ahead.
let me say, but then when somebody asks her, "Who are you?" then she just goes on a rant like, "You know who I am?" It's like, no, I don't. I don't
I
know who
don't.
you are. I really
I
don't know who
wouldn't
you
ask.
are.
The
I
same
wouldn't
thing would be
ask
the.
who are you if I knew you.
It would be the same if you asked Kim K.
Yeah, like you ask what she's known for. We all know what she's known for, but she's going to lie. It's say she's not known for that, but we all know what she's known for.
Throw that out. Hold up, bitch.
It was trash though. The sex tape was trash.
Wow. I don't think you can
That's
say
just
that.
it was trash.
Wow.
Garbage.
I'll say it. Spinning into Mariah Mills, her content is trash.
Oh, wow. You don't like Mariah Mills' content?
Not at all.
No.
Like, it's trash. It's trash.
But take garbage tier, throw the whole garbage away, and you come close to what Mariah Mills puts out.
Exactly. It's
Nah,
trash.
I don't call it cap. Mariah has some good videos. Yo,
No, she
Right.
did.
yes, she
Bro,
did.
stop.
I don't
the
know. I ain't
cap.
never looked at her content, so I ain't in this one.
Hey,
Bro,
she
it's
had
trash.
there was some videos she had. They was on point. 8 out of 10.
It was on
Bro,
point, but
I
it's
wouldn't
just
give
an
that.
8 out of 10.
I
8
can't
out of
even
10
give her
is
the
pretty
8.
high.
Bro, there's
think-
actual stars who put out better stuff. That are known to put out better stuff.
Wow.
That
She's known for
have
it. She's
a
known.
roster. That have a roster of celebrities, consistently till this day. Bro, she's trash.
Okay.
Her content's trash.
Think about
Okay.
this.
Go ahead.
Pinky is known to everybody.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nobody barely knows her.
Cause
Exactly.
All right, hold
nah,
on.
nah,
Let's
nah.
let's
You
not.
can't do that. It's a
It
difference
was
in
only
eras.
10 porn. Yeah, it was only 10 porn stars when Pinky was in the game. Pinky wouldn't be shit today.
Yeah.
No
You,
In
cap.
her
you
prime,
wouldn't
I
be
agree.
watching
I
Pinky
agree.
right
I
now.
agree. I agree with that.
Yeah. It's a difference, young
But
boy.
but
I don't
the
know about
route
that one.
she's going is crazy. Like
now we got to talk
like
about these old women preying on these young men and not getting talked
Yeah.
about, like Brittany Renner
bro,
and
she's
Mariah
legit
Mills.
31. She's 31. Zion is 22. That's crazy. That's crazy to me,
I
man.
beg
So
your pardon.
hold on.
Yes,
Hold
she's
on.
30.
Let me explain the situation for the audience too. So for those that don't know, Zion revealed he was about to have a baby, and Mariah Mills, which is she says she's not a porn star, but she has OnlyFans. She's an adult film actress. There we go, not a porn star. And she released videos and pictures, proof showing that Zion was supposed to like be her sugar mama type shit,
Sugar daddy.
and like was gonna get her pregnant or some shit like that, right? And he already had a plan. He was gonna move her to where he was, and he was gonna give her a monthly allowance. This nigga was looking corny as fuck. This nigga was like, I'm so excited to start this. The nigga was looking corny.
But
I don't know what's wrong with this
honest
nigga's
with you,
line.
bro. When I read it, I was like, this dude is lying through his teeth.
Nah, that nigga ain't lying. That nigga is just corny.
Nah, cause you got to think about it. If he was lying, he wouldn't wife and get a stripper pregnant.
Yeah, that's common.
So,
That's common though. That's common now.
So
Though.
we gotta finish the explanation. So since he got her pregnant, Zion got another girl pregnant. Mariah Mills has been on a daily rant since it's been 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So,
when Twitter finally shut it down,
it's
been
been
2 weeks.
2 weeks where Mariah Mills has been constantly posting about Zion and about what she did for this nigga. Like literally, she said, "I told you was going to be the next LeBron."
You know she got his name tatted on her face?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, that was this week. After
that was
the
this week,
fucking the Twitter fucking rampage she went on.
it was like 3. It'll be like 5 tweets of how could you do this to me? Then it'll be like 15 tweets of her just saying you trash, you're garbage. Then there'll be another tweet, I'm done talking about him, I'm moving on. Then there'll be a whole 5 other tweets about him and how she gave him the world and stuff. Then it'll be another 35 tweets about how he's just garbage and trash and how he used it. I was like, no, it's never that deep.
Oh yeah, and remember the fact that she's a adult film actress, right? She was mad that he was fucking another bitch raw.
On top of that,
What?
she didn't just tweet Zion. She tweeted Zion, the NBA, and the team he playing for.
It said she was gonna drop his sex tape. What?
Exactly. Yes, she said that. She
Hey
threatened
Joe,
the
did you see what I
NBA.
tagged you on Facebook?
Yeah, I
There's,
saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that she's getting a tattoo of Zion on her face.
Yeah, she got the tattoo.
Oh my god.
Like, bro, she's down horrendous. Whatever he said, he must have sold a beautiful dream.
No,
mean,
on top of that, she could have still got that shit. Maybe if she would have shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because if she ain't say shit, he could have did that shit on the slide. Maybe he was planning on having her as a side bitch. You know, he gonna have his
Ruined
main
all
girl. She messed up the whole shit. She could have had a nice house, a nice allowance, and when I say a nice allowance, I mean like G's, nigga, like 10 plus G's.
Bro, you cash
107.
up her 25. 20,
Ruffin talking like he's
15,
been down there
and 50.
before.
Nigga. All right,
25,000,
let's say
20,000.
let's be realistic. Let's say for example, you got a girl you fucking with, right? And then
No.
she hit you with this what I'm gonna do, all right? You know I'm famous. You know I got this shit, right? I'm gonna fly you out to a house, give you an allowance and shit. You gonna be my official, sugar baby.
I don't care what you do.
You know what you gonna say? I bet.
Okay.
You
don't care
gonna
what
you
you
gonna
do.
be like, all right, cool. And then you gonna see that she got pregnant by another nigga online. You know
All
what?
right, cool.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send her a text. Hey, so we still doing that shit?
Facts.
Nah, I ain't even saying nothing. You know what I'm gonna do?
Hey,
I don't care what she
continue.
do. She paying my bills, paying my car note.
I'm
She
cool.
can go cheat on the world for
Go
all
do
I
your
care.
shit. Rock
Go
out.
do it.
Rock out.
Hey, rock out. Go, sis. Go, bad bitch. Go, bad bitch. Go. Go, bad. I'm gonna be hyping her up.
Hey,
I'm
I'ma
just turn a blind eye. Like shit, as long as them checks dropping out, I'm gonna just do my thing on the
Yeah.
side too. And the media come to me, I ain't got shit to say. We talk about,
yeah.
huh?
Exactly. Right.
She ain't cheat. The only thing I know is
She
I'm her
ain't-
friend.
Hey,
she
Ruffin
didn't
talking
cheat.
like he's been down this road before.
Hey,
What?
she
Nah,
didn't
it's just realistic. Like,
Realistically, man, anybody with the
honestly,
space
she
and
just
money should be
stupid.
pushing.
Hey, she didn't tweet about Zion more than he didn't play NBA games in 4 years.
Yep.
Exactly.
Dang.
Damn.
Yes.
I
That
think
is
it's like
sad.
150 something to 115.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he did ended in the midst of not responding one time. Like that's
That's
what
the
made it worse.
funniest part.
He's just not responding. It's like wow. It's like
Why should he? Okay, so you got to think about it from his point of view. I'm rich. I got what I wanted. Why do I care?
oh no.
Why do you care? Like
I wouldn't
literally, why
respond
does
either.
he care?
It's
So
just
she could
hilarious.
fuck up his endorsement deals.
Yes.
Which
Why are
which
you
was her
fucking
main
up your bag?
like in the long run she was just and then she'll get on and be like, oh, we talked about it. We're good now. We're good. I don't
So
think so.
here's my thing, right? If he responds, he's taking an L. If he doesn't respond, he's taking an L because she got proof.
Well,
So what does he
it
do?
don't matter. She's still posting the proof. So, like any type of like endorsements right now are probably just staying away from his name in case she does some even more like wild shit.
Two dudes from South Carolina right now, they got us down bad right now, man.
Oh,
One shooting up the club,
Big
the other
Jaw.
one just getting buns and guns. Crazy, man.
Hey, hey, I'm not gonna say I condone it, but I get it. I do the same thing.
Big Jaw. You hold on, wait, nigga. No, wait, no, nigga, no. What do you do the same thing about what?
Yeah,
Bruh,
that's a little wild.
I would go to the
Yeah,
strip club.
Ruffin had to think about it.
At first,
I'ma
I was
go
like,
to
yeah. No, nigga, no, wait, no,
Bruh,
go back.
okay, so hear me out, right?
Oh my
All
god.
y'all did was go to the strip club and pull out the little old Glock.
So you gonna be one
Yeah,
of
That's all
these
he did.
niggas? You gonna be one of these niggas?
So I would happily. Did I shoot somebody? No. Is it loaded? Probably not. It's an
You
empty
gonna be one of
mag.
these niggas?
Do you
So
know?
I'm gonna weigh
Hold on,
that bit and look at ass. Hell yeah! While
hold
reciting
on.
lyrics.
Nah, let him cook. Let him get this off. Let him get this
No,
off.
no, 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 no,
Nah,
no,
nah.
no.
Let him get this off. Let him get
You
this
need to
off.
stop this shit before he burned the damn house down, man.
Let him talk. Let him talk. I just want to hear his full logic before like we dogpile him because that's what's gonna
Because
happen.
you gotta think about it, right? Okay. I made it. I don't care what I do. I don't harm nobody. So I'm gonna have some fun. So what is everyone's version of fun is different. He wants to go on the internet, post him throwing money in stripper ass and waving a Glock in the camera while reciting some lyrics. No harm, no foul.
Is that it?
All he did.
Is that
That's
it?
all he did. That's all
Is
I care
that it?
about. Yep.
So
We talking about Jay Morant.
okay, just one question before everybody start dogpiling you. So what about the second time he did it on IG Live?
Did he hurt somebody?
Okay. I just want to make sure that was clear. Everybody, free for all. Go ahead.
It's all about the contract.
You
This
know Disney
man,
sponsors the NBA, right? Disney, the most child fucking care people on the planet.
dude,
You
no,
can't
this
say
man
Disney don't do
fucking
bad
dirty
shit because
shit.
Disney does some bad shit.
We know
Disney
they
got
do.
more dirt than anybody on this planet
And what
in
they
their
do when that
closet.
dirt come out, they cover that shit up. And what they doing with Ja Morant now, they covering that shit. They getting rid of. They don't want that type of stuff attached to their brand. That's why they got rid of Paul Pierce for smoking a blunt.
That was
Which was
funny though.
stupid to me, but I understand, I
Paul
guess.
It
Pierce.
was
Paul
the
Pierce was
time
stupid.
period, and
It was
we're
the
No,
time
that was
period.
a couple years ago.
yeah. A couple years ago, weed was way more frowned upon than it is now.
Yeah.
No, literally like 2 years ago, man. It wasn't that long.
It's a lot more legal
Dude
now.
did.
I still don't think they'll because I think they did pass the thing
Yeah,
saying that they're
they
not
did.
drug testing for weed anymore. So
They're
now
not.
it doesn't matter to them now. Back then it
Oh,
probably did.
what y'all talking about?
Yeah, the NBA basically they're not testing for weed
Oh,
no more.
hey, I
Yeah.
thought y'all was talking about Jaws Pier. That's a hole.
Listen, bro,
Man,
let's
you
be
better,
real.
man,
Nah.
just buy you some
First of
UPAS.
all, for us that live in the state of South Carolina, ain't no job about to sit there and I don't let that one ride.
Yeah.
I would.
And on top of that, like Jaws just fucking stupid because after the first time, like okay, the first time you can say, all right, you know, it was just some shit I like to do, but I see like the company I work for is not like that. So all right, I won't do that. I'm making multi-million dollars and I got my family where we are. I ain't gonna keep doing this shit. I can just do my shit without having a gun. That's one thing I guess they don't want. Cool.
Ruffin need to get all of us in Texas. That's all he need to do. We all
Second
need to get
video.
together.
Second video, this nigga said, fuck it, gun in this bitch. And his friend tried to help him out by turning the camera, but like, damn, this nigga just don't give
He
a
did
fuck.
it too late. NBA say, "Gotcha, man. Gotcha. We got you.
Then
You
you
might as
gonna
well
come
just."
out, nah, man, that was a toy gun. That was a lighter.
And that was
Yeah,
a lighter.
he tried to say it was a lighter, nigga. We don't give a fuck if it was a lighter or not, nigga. Why you doing it?
But by this point,
Why
the
not?
damage is done.
How many weeks later did this nigga wait to be like, oh, lighter?
It was like,
I mean, he was drunk. What can you do? People do dumb things when they drunk.
In a car too?
I agree, but I disagree.
That makes it worse if he's drunk.
And
I
that's the
mean, how
problem
many
right there.
NBA?
All those excuses making instead of
Oh.
making them take accountability.
Here's my thing, though. How many NBA players have done some extremely horrendous shit drunk? A lot. Some NBA players have beat their wives.
All right, hold on. Let me stop you
So
right
you
there.
have to think about it, right? If there's a lot of NBA players who've done way worse,
Have they ever got caught is the question.
yes.
And then when
And
they got caught, did they repeat the same offense 2 days later?
Bro,
Nope.
yes.
Who?
No.
which
Who?
one? Who repeated?
I need some names as
Who?
on this one.
I don't remember nobody repeated. I don't remember nobody repeating. Only one I could think of repeat was Shaq, but he messed up twice years later.
I guess I'm an owl, cause who?
And they all
Listen.
still played.
This
Now
nigga
they-
keeps saying, oh, nigga, who? Who?
Hold on. So you want me to play detective right now?
Nigga, if you gonna say him, say your name,
You gotta have
nigga.
some
Have some evidence,
Some
some proof.
names, the names.
Something.
That's really it.
Damn, nigga.
I got y'all. I'll do my due diligence and grab the names. But I said what I said.
Nah.
I hate
This boy
niggas.
know who.
I hate niggas. I
It
swear to
ain't
God, I hate
nowhere in hell I get off on a charge. I get 8 games suspended out of my 200. You know they get over $100,000 per game,
Yep.
and he got 8 the first time. I think that would have been enough for me to be like, you
Ain't
know
he
what,
like suspended for 23 of them?
25
25.
next season.
Damn.
But then that's what the NBA suspended him with. They saying the
The team
organization
might do something.
the organization might suspend him for some games. So this man really messed up his own bag. And then now they set in the rule that you have to play a certain amount of games to be eligible for awards. So him missing them 25 games already, he's already not eligible for certain awards. So,
And I want to point out that some of us here have been in the military, so they do understand. Whenever you in a place that you signed a contract for, you know, sometimes it's best, you know, you don't fuck up.
yep.
So
Sound like on Final Fantasy Abridged.
yeah,
Fuck up.
Because truth be told, when you sign on in these major sports, you sign off on two contracts. You're signing a team contract, and then you're signing the NBA contract. NBA contract, there are guidelines that you have to follow. Like,
Pause. I got you. I got you with a name.
maybe somebody we know too.
Matt Barnes.
Who the fuck
That
is
man got a
that?
whole podcast.
Yeah, hold on. Matt Barnes, all his instances was at least years apart.
Yeah.
Did I say years apart, or did I say it happened multiple times? I did say
And then
multiple.
Ja has been happening back to back, nigga. Barely been a month between shit.
But
It
here's the
wasn't
thing.
even
No.
Days.
Here's the
His
thing.
took days.
But here's the
took
thing, though,
days
right?
apart.
No. But here's the thing: beating your wife versus hold on, beating your wife or girlfriend versus having a photo with you with a gun in your hand.
You do
One
know
is
he beat
direct
his wife
physical
after he was
harm.
out the league, right?
Wait.
Who,
No,
Matt Barnes?
he still played. He played for 9 different teams.
Yeah.
He played for 9 different teams and
He
stayed
beat
in.
his wife after he retired.
He had the case happened while he was in, and he continued to
No,
play.
the case with him and Derek Fisher happened when he was in.
Yeah, I somewhat remember the Derek Fisher one. I thought the wife
Yeah, but
beating happened after he was out.
drove to her house to try to fight Derek Fisher. That happened when he was in the league, and then the beating her allegations came after he retired.
Talk to him.
I'm staying out of
Are
it.
you alive?
I don't know what.
All right, then. I guess we'll just move on.
But yeah, them old women need to stop talking to them young men to get money out of them.
Yeah.
She's legit 30. She started talking to him when he was not when he got drafted. He was 19.
Tiana Trump, anyone?
Honestly, he would have been better off if he picked Tiana Trump for some shit like that.
Bullshit.
I think
Man,
I think Tiana would have held it down.
Bullshit.
100%. 100%. Oh
Tiana would
man,
have held that shit down.
Me personally,
Bro, Tiana Trump not
don't give
only
a
gave this man a kid, she married this man. As soon as the kid was conceived, she left.
yeah.
But she gonna hold it down for that bag. Fuck that. She gonna hold it down for that bag.
Me personally,
To get her bag.
I just would have went to Cherokee. I just would have went to Cherokee. That's just me.
Bro,
I
I just been hiring porn stars just to hit and be done with it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yes.
Any final thoughts?
And the bag we trust and the bag we obtain.
All right.
Oh,
Joe, we can talk about chapters this week. My
Black
Hero
Clover.
or Black Clover?
We could kind of do one and then head on. We could start off with My Hero and then just head on to Black Clover because I don't think we discussed the Black Clover movie.
I still haven't seen it yet.
You still haven't
I
seen
think
it?
yeah,
Gosh darn it, man.
that's why.
Okay. We can
Next
discuss that later.
week Saturday, I'll run through the movie again.
Okay. All right, bet. But yeah, My Hero chapter.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened, man. Like, Chocolate got stabbed.
I was about to say, ain't she got stabbed?
Wait, some shit happened because Toga, she started having her clones lick up blood of the heroes off the ground and shit. I thought that was like a pretty cool like application of her ability.
And then and
I
then
find that
next,
hella disgusting.
Yes,
But
it
if she
is
don't love him, she can't use the power, so it don't really matter
right,
if she do that.
true,
right.
but
She
that
just could
way,
copy them, but
yeah.
it's not really like she knows she can't use the power. It's more basically she's on her last leg, kind of something. It's just since Twice's quirk is running low now, she's forcing the clones to lick up any blood just to keep her fight going. And then you get a little bit of her backstory that we already kind of saw. Like her parents thought she was a monster. She didn't fit in nowhere. But this time you see how like she really felt like she just wanted to fit in basically. And Togue and or Chaco and what's that child name? Proppy are trying to talk to her basically. Like we basically Chaco said the last time she didn't really listen to her, but she's saying this time she's ready to listen to her. And next chapter, whenever it comes out, we getting her hero villain name. That's pretty much it. And
Yeah.
uh
Well, I don't even think we'll probably get a hero name. We'll just probably, villain name. I think we'll just get a reason why. But I think we've been on this too long.
this fight too long. This
And
fight
the
was
only
too
reason why I
long.
say too long is because these are characters that, like, yes, we care about Ochako and we care about Toga, but seeing them fight over
This is
ideals we don't care about is not what we need to be, like,
it.
banging
Personally
on.
boils down to Deku. They both love him, which explains why Danger Sense didn't go off because she had no intentions of actually hurting him.
Yeah, so
So nothing happened
it
in the
He
words
still
of
should have been
Zoro.
fast enough to react, but okay.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. He still should have been fast enough, but the reason why it didn't go off is solely because she had no intentions of actually hurting him. So let's just move on. Black Clover. It's nothing happening in My Hero. Nothing that we actually cared about.
yeah. So
And
for Black Clover.
Black Clover. What happened? Nothing really happened in that either. Um, the scale dude. He's attacking the witches, and they're trying. The witches are trying to hold him off long enough for the spell to be completed to bring Asta into the fight, and they're getting washed. Like he's washing them, and now at the end of the chapter, we're getting the Black Bulls versus him, and you know how he is about the whole scale thing. Like he is basically OP now because whatever magic you use against him is basically null and void. So at this point, it's just his magic versus everybody else because he's tipping the scale so they can't use their magic. And that's pretty much it with them. Like I said, because Black Clover chapter was relatively short to begin with.
Okay. I like
Yeah,
his ability though.
I was like, dang, bro, like you serious right now? So this man said, yeah, y'all can't use magic. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Because
Uh
I think next week they're both on break. Yeah, next week they're both on break, and Jujutsu Kaisen comes back.
Jump Nation comes
Um,
back.
what was that?
um and
Demon Slayer and
speaking,
Vinland.
yep. I was just about to say, speaking of anime, let's do Demon Slayer. Overall thoughts on this season?
Else?
I haven't watched it.
Hey, Shamar, you're behind.
This man Shamar behind on everything.
It's all right.
Everything.
I think
But
this.
yeah,
Go ahead.
overall it was a decent season. You know, kind of this. It like somebody pointed out on TikTok. Demon Slayer fans hype up the anime too much because it's more. We all know it's the animation. The animation is pretty good, unless you're using that CGI. That's because the CGI is pretty bad this season. But the fights, personally, me, the fights that took place in this arc wasn't even remotely as good as what we've seen
Exactly.
from but it was okay. The strongest guy got beat because
He got jumped.
yeah, he got jumped. So.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, if you were to ask me like my review of this season, I would just tell you it's the worst season out of all three.
So far,
Easily.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it
And
to see
that,
what those two particular Hashira could do, you have to get to the Infinity Castle.
Well, you do
And
even see what they do. It's just the fact that like we got one of the most annoying fucking demons this
yeah,
season. Actually, both of them were fucking annoying. Now that I think
yeah,
about it,
both of them were terrible.
both of them were fucking annoying. Um, most of the arc, most of the Hashira and Tanjiro were depowered because they didn't have their real swords.
shoot, Tanjiro had just came out of coma like a week ago.
Yeah. And then
That's
Tanjiro
enough.
started pulling niggas moves out his ass. I forgot that happened this arc.
Yeah. When he used technically thunder breathing stuff like that,
Yeah.
which I was like, okay, cool. But you go to the Demon Slayer fan base. Oh, that's fire! That's fire! Man, Naruto did that like 5 different times. Man, come on, chill out.
My thing is they love the animation so much, yet they want to bash the Fate series and their godlike animation team.
I'm not gonna lie, Fate, what I've seen is lit. Like
They don't
the
call
fight scene,
Ufotable unlimited budget works for a reason.
right?
They don't. None of their fights will ever miss.
I just don't understand in Demon Slayer because reading it in the manga, it was like one thing, but like actually seeing it is another. So like when the creator came out and said that like all animation shit we see is just not there,
Ruined it.
it
Yeah,
ruined it.
right.
So the
Ruined it.
fact,
It ruined it.
that this nigga no sword in hand said, lightning breathing first form. After he was like, oh yeah, I forgot my leg was broken. And sprinted ahead of everybody else. So this nigga
And then
dropped down to one knee and did a fucking 4-5.
and it happens every single season. At one point, when he's going against the big bad, he gets a major injury. He pulls something together just to cut the head off, just for it to not to work. I mean, Tanjiro, he'll get the clean sweep, but it never works the first time.
No,
Man,
it's just
Guts would
because
never.
these demons are just
Guts would
Busted.
never.
stupid.
Yeah.
They're busted.
Nigga, did you say Guts would never?
Guts would never.
Guts would never.
Oh my God.
Guts would never. Guts clears.
No diff.
I hate niggas.
There could be a deep conversation about which swordsmen from other anime will do good in Demon Slayer.
Actually,
Oh, I can give you. I can give you five
Actually,
right off the. I can give you five right off the bat.
we did do the video. We
We did. Yeah,
We
Crunch
did.
don't count.
Yep, we did.
I think we just don't remember it.
Check out the channel. I'll probably pin it in the comment section below.
Okay.
But
Speaking of swordsmen, anybody else hype about the Rurouni Kenshin comeback?
Yes.
okay, I'm glad we moved on to that because my next
Mhm.
question was gonna be, what are y'all looking forward to coming out?
Did you
next
Hakusho
season?
come back?
No. It'll take a lot for them to reboot that. It'll take a lot for them to reboot that.
I'm talking about
I'm
like coming
definitely-
out like next season for anime.
Oh,
Baki.
I'm about
Baki,
that,
yeah.
Baki,
Bleach.
Bongo, Stray Dogs. And the crazy thing is, every last one of these are literally coming out 1 week
Oh,
after each other.
Records of Ragnarok.
I
Almost
just,
forgot.
bro.
Rough. I'm happy you said Bleach because
Yeah,
the
like
GOAT is
everybody
back.
like breeze past that. Like Bleach
I didn't
ain't coming back.
I didn't
the
breeze
GOAT-
past it. Like
the
y'all
GOAT is
seen when
back.
these animes are releasing, like a bunch of them are released, like Bleach, like all the ones we just named, they're releasing literally either one day behind each other or literally the next week following each other. So, like,
We got a stacked
dude,
lineup. I'm
right.
happy.
And then on top of that, One Piece is going to be showing that shit. I'm not gonna spoil it right now because
Yeah.
we're not in the One Piece section. But once that shit is going on, that shit gonna be crazy. Then on top of that, Naruto should be coming back for I think for their anniversary event thing.
Yes.
Good. We need the GOAT back. His son is
So-
just popping.
We will be seeing the return of the big three airing at the same time.
It was for the first time
Since
in years.
Doritos
2013.
trash.
Wow.
We finally the GOAT took a 10-year hiatus just to come back and show you fools how you do things right. Think about that. For 10 years, Bleach disappeared. For 10 years, we've been getting either some really good anime or some trash.
Listen, I'm just gonna let you know this right now. There's gonna be a span of weeks in July where I don't care what is being shown in Bleach, One Piece will be the world's favorite anime.
Especially when I'm just going to say the
it happens
episode
in July.
numbers 1072, 1073. When those two episodes drop, they're taking over.
Yeah, we
They're
ain't nobody caring about Bleach that day. All right.
I don't give a damn. I'm dying on my heel, solo. The
Just
GOAT.
after them 2 episodes, don't come in here wanking One Piece. I ain't want to hear about.
Listen,
Yeah, see,
I'm not.
Yeah, I ain't want to hear.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
We
But
gotta
we
have,
know who it is.
Once we get into our One Piece
Aight.
discussion, we gotta talk about the episode too.
Yeah. I'm. Oh man, that episode. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good, but how they did it,
Ooh,
the
shit.
fight could have been over with this episode. But I will say this: Kid took a worse beating than Law.
Yeah, but we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. But
And to say one more thing, not on One Piece but on Bleach. When Bleach came back, all the swordsmen copycats started coming back.
What the fuck are you talking about, nigga?
When Bleach announced their return, what swords anime were dropping?
Nigga, I
know.
don't remember. I'm high, nigga. What?
which was it? Like I'm really trying to figure out which was it.
Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah.
Demon Slayer came out before the announcement of Bleach coming back. What are you talking about?
No, it didn't. It happened. Demon Slayer dropped after the announcement.
The season dropped, but the trailer was already.
Yeah.
So
and Demon Slayer manga's been out for a while.
It's been finished for a while.
Yeah, like.
And Demon Slayer usually when
the
the season
manga's
is
been
wrapping
finished
up.
for a while. Yes. Bleach manga been finished for how long?
Yeah, but you can't like connect the return of Bleach to
when
that.
the GOAT came back, all the swordsman anime started coming back. I said what I said.
How would it come back if it wasn't back yet until like last year, nigga?
Hold on. You do know Demon Slayer announces their next season usually at the end of the season, so they already announced the Swordsmith Village arc a year prior.
Yeah, just like season 4, the Hashira training it was announced like the same time the final episode was airing, so they usually be consistent with the whole thing with it.
The
And
goat,
in 6 to 8 months, we'll start the Hashira training season. They put them
Right.
seasons out fast.
the goat came back and everyone started dropping swords. Anime, I'm dying.
Well, stick with
Nigga,
it.
take bleach out, like dick out your mouth, bro.
Yep.
Hell
Yeah.
no!
Horikoshi
No,
don't
hold on,
know
hold
you,
on.
bro.
Hey,
Hold on. Let me kill it for him. It's 3 entire arcs in Bleach that everybody forgot about. Like, nobody remembers the Fullbringer arc. That shit is ass. After
Hey, yo,
Aizen,
chill out.
after,
Hold
after
on,
The
hold
nigga
on,
spin,
hold
the
jumped
on.
nigga
straight
spin, the
to
nigga spin, the nigga spin. Keep
after
going.
Hold
Aizen
on.
Keep
the
going.
Billion War arc, you wouldn't miss a thing. You would not miss a thing if you jump straight from Aizen to the 1,000-Year War.
Yes, you would.
he's right though.
Yes, you would. You'd be missing out on a lot of context and foreshadowing.
About what?
Because
About what?
Bleach is heavy on
No,
foreshadowing.
wait. What do we miss?
So after the fight with Aizen, does Ichigo loses his powers? So if
Yeah.
you skip
For the third
straight,
time.
so if you skip straight to the war arc, you're missing on how he gets his powers back,
All right.
how he figured out a little bit of his bloodline on a lot of training, and you kind of miss on the fact that his father tells him some extra shit on top of that. So you'd be missing a lot of shit that would come into play.
They
during-
repeat the information in 1,000-Year Blood War, and only thing I have to tell somebody is he loses his powers, he gets it back. That's all you really need to know.
And then
So
you don't
they're
need
gonna
3
add
seasons for that.
how-
Hey,
That's
hold on.
it.
What was
So you'd
the
be missing out
purpose
a
of
lot
that
of
Rogue?
content.
Hold on. What was the purpose of that Rogue Zone Part 2 arc? What was the point of that?
That
I
was
like
that was
that.
actual filler.
Oh,
That was
that's
filler.
filler. That was filler.
That's filler.
Yeah, that's filler. That's
filler.
Oh,
I
look at
enjoyed
that.
the art.
And I
I
think that's the
enjoyed
only
it.
thing I remember about the anime after the Aizen. I think that's so. I only remember filler. That's crazy.
That was some really good filler though.
You
It
can't laugh at
wasn't
that
that
filler ain't
good.
good.
It wasn't.
Cat. That was good filler.
I ain't saying it's good. I enjoyed it. My personal view, I enjoyed it. You know.
That was some good filler.
Now you feel like number one.
Damn right, we number one.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm just ready for the Buddha fight. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I'm just ready for that fight. Cause I just finished up season 2 of the first part of season 2 of Record of Ragnarok. Dude should have won. The sumo wrestler should have won. I'm pissed.
He really should have. He really
But
should have.
it's the fact, the reason why he lost was based on himself. That's what had me mad. I was like, so he really gonna take this cheap win, huh? So we just giving out some cheap wins. I was laughing when Jack the Ripper killed Hercules. I was like,
I said, that's what y'all get. That's what y'all get. Yo, hero
I was
die.
laughing. I was like, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That was one of the best fights I've ever seen. That was the most honorable fights I've honestly ever seen.
That was a pick your mans up, pussy.
Not pick your. Hey, yo, chill out. Wow. Chill out. Let's not say that Hercules wasn't giving that man the word.
But honestly, I will say this.
Up.
Truth be told, he was already thinking of his own victory, so Hercules really didn't stand a chance against him.
Exactly. Pick your mans up.
Brute force, yeah, but in terms of the battle IQ and how everything was going, Jack was setting him up the whole time.
Even when Gohan versus
think of where the fight took place at.
Huh? That's what I'm saying.
Think of where the fight took place at. The whole thing took place in London.
Gohan
Whose
versus
fault is that?
Minato.
That's Hercules' fault. That's Hercules' fault. Don't agree to something that you ain't ready for.
What you mean? The humans have a chance of choosing what battle location they could choose.
So you're fighting a goddamn god. It's even.
So let me ask you a question, Shavar. If I don't say, hey, if you know my whole thing is based on water, are you going to accept the fight near water?
Nope.
Depending on how confident I am, I'll beat your ass.
Nope.
That's all.
My thing is, he didn't know his opponent was going to be Jack the Ripper.
Like the gods told him who his opponent was.
Yeah, most of these they already know who they're fighting.
So they have some information and background knowledge on who he was. and he chose to fight him in London. And Jack the Ripper was like, "I'm gonna take this dub."
And he didn't
Pick
care. He
your
was just
man's
confident.
up.
Because he knew he would win and try to convince the gods to save humanity. Stupid ass nigga. That's why he dead now.
That's why I said, pick your man's up. Your man's is on the ground looking lifeless. Somebody pick him up. Smoking on the Hercules pack.
Anyway, with that, let's transition to One Piece.
Thunder.
So the people in that seen last week, well, the episode that came out yesterday. What y'all think?
It was lit overall. I could do for a little bit of that little less of that what you call that them clips they had in the beginning. But overall the episode was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. That attack that Big Mom on today, I will admit. Big Mom that attack she pulled out, that was pretty lit. The one she hit, I can't think of the name of it right now, when she combined all three of the spirits.
Oh,
And
Mother's
she
Misery.
hit
A
Mother's
Thousand
Misery.
Leagues or something like that.
That attack, I was like, bro, that attack was piecing up Kid, bro. I was like, yeah, dog, Kid.
That nigga head
Nah,
was
she was
bouncing
piecing
off
the
the
mess
wall.
out of Law when she got stabbed by him.
I'm sorry,
that
but
don't compare. That really don't compare.
no.
Mother
I've
Misery
never
was
seen nobody take.
going on for a while.
I haven't seen the whole episode. I just saw clips. I just saw the one part where
Nah.
Kid was
What's his
getting pieced up for a while.
He was getting pieced up.
I literally made a note of it on the second time I watched it. I was like, damn, they got Kid's crew looking at him like disappointed as shit. It was like sad. His crew was looking at him sad. They were like, damn, this is my captain.
Kid was going out bad.
And then in the background, you just see Mother Misery just hitting like a 100-piece combo, going crazy on Kid.
Boom, boom. I'm sorry. I'd rather got what Law had got instead of Kid. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna die regardless, but give me what Law got.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was Kid, Law would have to ruin my fade.
Facts.
Immediately. As soon as I am healed up, bro, run me my fade.
Nigga, where was Law? When Kid was getting pieced the fuck up, nigga, where was Law? I'm looking at the chain of offense. What happened is she hit both of these niggas at the same time. Bow. Then she was like, all right, I'm tired of playing games with y'all. Mother's Misery. The shit come out. This shit start piecing up Kid. Bow, bow, bow. Law, where you at, nigga? This nigga show up way later. Oh, tack. I drop a building on you. Come on, nigga. Where was you at 5 minutes ago? When she started the combo.
Most overhyped character in the series.
He was running from smoke. I'll tell you where he was. He was ducking that smoke.
Because he's overhyped.
Because he wanted none of that. He saw Law getting an 8 million piece combo. And was like, I don't want that.
Like, yeah, you got
that, buddy. He's like, yeah, that looked like it kind of hurt.
Yeah, Kid got that. He can hold that.
I'm gonna go find a building in like the nearest, furthest town. I'll be back though. It may take me a minute, but I'll be back. Just hold on, buddy. Meanwhile, you switch over to Law. Getting worked.
No. He was pulling the Team 4 star. Charging my attack.
Except that was on repeat for like a good, I want to say 10 minutes.
Oh, but I do want to point out, I don't want to hear shit about Kid not doing damage to Big Mom ever a fucking again.
He pulled it off.
Because in the episode, they clearly point out Law broke her ribs, Kid broke her arm.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. One thing about Big Mom's ability that I like, that she can put souls in anything. The fact she put it in her bones, even though she did a little twirly thing, which I was like, okay, come on now, do something better than that. It was kind of neat.
And then, have you guys' opinion of the One Piece live actions changed?
Nope.
I would have to see it.
Nope.
I would have to see it just to see where my head's at with it. No, he's saying has our opinions on like are
On
we
how
still
we
like
feel about it changed.
Oh
Nope.
no, that shit still looks lovely. I still want to see it. Like, I still don't see why everybody hating it.
I don't hate it. I'm just a little meh on it now.
I am
they
highly
went
disappointed.
Why?
they went
Highly
after their
disappointed.
nationalities. They based it on their nationalities.
Like, yeah,
That's what it's.
I have a picture of it somewhere. Hold on, I gotta find a picture.
Yeah,
Where they
Luffy's
had all
from
their
Brazil.
nationalities.
Yeah, Luffy's from Brazil. Zoro's from Japan. Nami's
Nami is
from.
either Polish or Swedish, one of them two.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't like the
Usopp's from
And
way.
Africa.
Sanji is French.
Yeah. Thank you. So what they did was they just went for these characters, these people, and they tried to get it as close as possible.
No, they didn't. That was a lie. Cause
Oda helped pick them out.
That's what I'm saying.
because
Oda helped pick them out. So apparently, Oda was thinking to himself, "This was a live action. These are the people I'm picking." So can't really
then
disagree with a man's judgment.
because none of the females was like the One Piece females, and you can give them things to get them there. They
Nigga,
didn't even bother attempt.
no one wants to actually see that in real life, bro.
I don't give a damn.
This man here.
That's where you get to the point where shit is like in an uncanny valley, where shit looks too real but unrealistic that the shit looks gross and nobody wants to like fuck with it.
Oh well.
Wow. And have you guys seen any theories or have any
Uh,
new theories regarding the next chapter of One Piece in 2 weeks?
I think we'll be back at Egghead. I feel like we're heading back to Egghead.
We haven't seen Luffy and a crew in months now. And low-key,
Right.
I miss him.
You know the thing
One thing
I just
I found
figured
out the
out.
thing about Garland. I think Garland probably was his
Oh,
granddaddy. Thanks, granddaddy, or some shit like that.
it's a
And the thing with
possibility.
yeah, because the thing with Whitebeard talking about when he sees Shanks and makes his scar ache, yeah, he was referencing Garland. So
Well,
Shanks got to be either his grandson or son, because
I
it
would
wouldn't
say
make sense
this.
to be Roger.
How does that
It
not
would
make
not make
It
sense
sense?
because they
can.
never hated each other.
They
It
have
can.
fought each other though.
They
They
have
fought
fought
each
each
other,
other.
but they never had any type of hate or malice towards each other. So
Yeah,
why would
but
I
any
don't think.
wounds?
But
Why would
when
any wounds of
Whitebeard
him
was
ache?
saying it, I didn't take it as him saying malice. All he was saying is every time I see your face, the scar that man gave me, it aches. I don't think that was coming with malice. I think it was just more of
No,
him just saying like,
damn,
and then it,
I think about when I fought this nigga.
and the reason why I
yeah,
think it's Goldie
he's thinking
Roger,
about not. It wasn't Roger.
the reason
It
why I
was
think
literally
it's
Garland.
Roger, because look at who raised Shanks. It was Roger. And we've
Understandable.
seen in One Piece where we know who these characters' biological parents are, but they're often being compared to the person that raised them.
Oh, fair point. Fair
That
point.
is
Like
true.
with like
But we
when it
but
came
we
to a
can't.
lot of Ace, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people didn't. But even though it was an unkept secret that that was Roger's son, everybody still compared him to Whitebeard. But the only person that compared him to Roger was Shanks, because Shanks was like, he did exactly what the captain would do multiple times when it seemed like we should have just ran away. And Shanks was saying he wished that Roger would run away sometimes. That's the only one that compared. But most of the time, Ace was compared to Whitebeard. Luffy, you don't really compare the man to. You compare him more to Garp because that's who he is. Unless we see Dragon just take a snooze in the middle of a conversation, it's Garp.
Yeah, that's true too.
That's understandable. Like the reason why I don't think it's Rogers because not one time had they fought and gave each other grievous wounds for them to hate each other,
I think they
or for them to
have.
say that this aches or hurts or something like that. The last time they fought, they always traded blows on equal terms, and nobody never wounded another.
Okay,
Mind you, when they,
Well, the
when
only
they
fight
first
No.
we
fought,
only saw one
no,
fight.
we saw
though.
one fight, and that was way
We
later
saw-
when Whitebeard was way stronger. When Garp, I mean when Roger fought Whitebeard and Rox's crew. Whitebeard wasn't as strong as he was towards the later point where he was on equal terms with Garp. Because if that Whitebeard was there, it's no way Garp and Roger would have won. Does that make sense?
this was at a time when they I think Whitebeard was younger when he was on the Rocks Pirates,
Yes.
so it makes sense.
So he could
would
have
make sense.
scarred him there.
No,
Why not?
because they didn't have that type of malice like at that moment. They ain't had nothing going at that moment. And then when the Garp and Roger did fight, I don't think Whitebeard was even there when that happened.
He was.
When what happened?
They literally
what
said
happened?
he was on
When he was at
God Valley.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were there at God Valley.
the only person we know. Well, he escaped. We don't know.
We don't know if
in the
Kaido was
battle
actually
that-
there the full time, but we know he
Right,
escaped.
right.
But
Exactly. That's
Whitebeard was
in-
there.
Yeah. So yeah, Whitebeard fought. It was just we don't know who he fought there. He could have
It's
easily
just I
fought
don't see a
Roger.
grievous wound coming from. I just don't see a grievous wound coming from them out of malice. And then when they end up becoming later and being friends, it's like it does. It wouldn't
Hold
add
on,
up right there.
hold on. They're not friends.
They-
They're just,
I don't know. Drinking tea in a garden full of flowers with one another. That
They-
sounds like friendship to me.
Nah, they cool with each other. Just like I think Shanks would be able to like sit down with Kaido, or like Big Mom can sit down with
matter of
Kaido.
fact, you can use that example in terms of Whitebeard and Shanks. They wasn't. It was respect. That's what it is. It's respect. When it comes to that, it was more respect other than.
Yeah.
Like,
why
malice.
would it be like? So why would he say anything? Why would he say his scar aches when he thinks of Shanks?
Because Roger raised Shanks.
That doesn't make sense. Roger has nothing to do with that.
He has everything to do with it.
If he
Because-
gave him that scar and he raised Shanks, it makes sense that his scar would ache.
Roger did not give him Shanks. Roger didn't give Whitebeard a scar that will make him think like that though. Why would he say his scar aches?
Because
don't
you
know
just
that-
thinking about the scar. I can
We
look
don't
down at
know
my
all
scar
the
every time I
battles.
see somebody that gave me a scar. That don't mean I completely hate them because I had a scar.
When you
Really, I
have
got
a
a scar on
when you
my-
get wounded by when you get a scar on you and you're wounded by somebody that is an enemy, you would think about it. If you say it aches, that means you're thinking of somebody that hurt you, meaning that means you don't like that person.
You can
No,
just think
not
about somebody that
necessarily.
hurt you. Why can't you just think about somebody that hurt you?
Because it wouldn't make sense to get a pain out of love, getting a lovable pain and saying it aches. That don't make sense.
Who's loving who?
I'm not saying they love each other or anything like that, but what I'm saying is like the friendship they have, it would not make sense for him to say that his scar aches when he thinks of Shanks.
And then at
It
the
just wouldn't make
time,
sense.
Roger is also dead, so it's also a way he could be just saying like, "Damn, I think about him."
It's not enough evidence to lead to Roger.
There's
It's too
also
vague.
not enough evidence to lead to it being Moonhead. I keep forgetting his name.
Farland.
I mean,
Farland.
Garling was at Supreme Valley, God Valley, and he did win significant battles at God Valley.
Again,
Whitebeard
and we
at
know
some point
Roger
did
was
too.
at God Valley, and he won significant battles at God Valley. So the same shit you have for him is the same shit you have for Roger.
I think the biggest thing is right now, I think Oda is setting us up for a whoop-de-doo. What I mean by that is, with the film read, we got some information that we
That
know
he was
Shanks
part
was
of that
found dead.
Fagerlin family.
Hey,
Here's what I'm
say
getting at. I
one
don't
thing.
think. What's up?
Y'all talking about One Piece, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just want to. I'm sorry for leaving. Kind of been having bad service or whatever. But listen,
You
when
good,
he
man?
comes back with the manga, we better get a 60-page panel. That's all I got to say.
This man here. No, Woody.
Wow.
No, he can't. This man can't do that. But I think what Oda's about to hit us with a whoop-de-doo. What I mean is, my theory is I don't think Shanks has anything to do with Fargland. Personally, I think Shanks came from another pirate.
Oh, you think he's probably Zebek's son?
I don't even think he's Zebed's son. I think Blackbeard belongs to Zebed. Exbit. I think that's who. Well, like I said before, my connection between Blackbeard and Exbit is the yin and yang. Something like with Joy Boy, Luffy's carrying the light. Exbit, he's the darkness. And right now, Blackbeard's carrying the darkness, literally and figuratively. But because here's the thing, we don't know where that treasure chest came from. It could be from one of the celestial dragons. It could be, or when Roger and them was done fighting, they took the treasure chest. Because we know for a fact, men and women are on that ship, X-Beck ship. So maybe when the fighting was dialing down and they was taking these guys in, maybe somebody had a child. In a last minute effort, they're like, you know what? I gotta get my child out of here. I'm gonna put him in this treasure chest and hope for the best. We've seen it happen with
Law.
with Law. So it's not unfathomable to think that okay, I got to get my child out of here. So let me figure out a way to get him out of here. And then again, he could be part of the Fargland family. My question is, if he is part of the family, why isn't he? Yeah, he's a pirate, but why isn't he being tracked down by the Holy Knights? More of because
That
it's
makes.
like
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead. My bad.
you good because it's like you would the way it seems, the way it is being pushed, especially with Doflamingo's family, is very disrespectful to leave and to want to come back. It's disrespectful on both levels. So the way the Fargland family was talked about in Red, and the way it's being built up, they are a family of amongst the celestial dragons high up there. So I don't think it'll be taken likely for Shanks to be just doing what he wants to do because that's what he's doing. He's doing what he want to do. So he could be part of the celestial dragon family, but at the same time, I'm leaning more towards he's from a pirate, probably a pirate we don't know, or as for right now, his father is Roger. That's what he would call his father. Father.
Yeah. Any last thoughts on One Piece?
To answer to answer his question about um he was trying to say never mind. Never
What are
mind.
you talking about? What part are you talking about?
Um the part about
Farland?
Shanks being the possibility of either the
Roger?
Fagerlin family or the yeah, you said something about that part. Damn.
Oh, or part of a pirate. It
Yeah.
as of right now, the biggest problem is with these two. With there's two incidents. Well, it's probably three that we only. Well, you know the context behind one of the fights. Aokiji versus Kuzan. We know what that fight was based on. Rocky Port and God Valley. The only thing we're getting from are the participants, the outcome, and somewhat of who was helping whom. That's all we're getting from that. And so, like God Valley, there's more. Every time something pops up, it's more questions than answers. Because okay, Fargwin, he won battles at God Valley, but he didn't win the overall war. So it's like,
That led me to
okay,
think. There we go. That part right there, because it led me to think.
right.
What if what happened at God Valley was the execution of Zebek's son, which was supposed to be Shanks, because he was born of celestial dragon and from the deeds of a pirate, and they had Shanks on execution as a baby, and he went there to stop the execution, and that's when Garp and Roger pulled up, and that's why the whole God Valley incident happened,
That
No,
interrupting
could
the whole
be it.
thing.
that could be it, but
That
I'm
could.
really confused. How the fuck did this whole where did this whole full timeline come from?
Which one?
I think more because what dealing with how they handled Ace and how they committed genocide of a whole generation just to get a hold of Ace, which they completely missed horribly. Like at some point, somebody had to notice this chick been pregnant every time we came here. Something ain't right.
And I don't think they would do an execution for a child. I think they would just kill a child and sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, because
No, they was
what
looking hard for that nigga.
Yes,
I
but
think
they
Ace they was going to sweep it on the rug. I think it was more of the minute you find it was like this, like the way they was doing it. The minute you find a pregnant woman, kill them. But
and just keep
because they
moving.
didn't know it, yeah, and just keep moving. Ace was going to be swept under the rug. That's why he had the questions of does living even matter to me and stuff like that because his mom and dad was dead. So we don't know what Garp told Ace about his father. Garp probably just said, "Hey, bro, I'm your granddad." And, that's probably it.
Yeah.
But it's too many question marks with God Valley at this point. Just like I feel like as much as I want to go back and get the rest of Egghead, I feel like we're going to get a little time jump and we're not even going to be on Egghead no more.
Watch,
And
we're
we're left
going to
with
we're going back to Full Elite Island, watching Garp and Kuzan fight.
yeah. So, and I feel like Garp's going to lose that fight.
I
That's
don't
just
think
me.
he's
The
gonna.
way I feel like that's what it's leaning towards. Garp's going to lose
I don't know.
because the way
I can't see Garp losing.
the reason why I say he's going to be losing because the narrative we're heading in. As of right now, the most not all of the old generation is being taken out right now. You still have some of them in prominent roles. If we want the basically Oda's pushing the new generation of Marines and pirates. So Garp has to be taken down. Some way, shape, or form, Garp has to be taken down.
I just don't think it'll
Because
be that. I don't think it'd be that early if that's the case. Then
no,
that's too
no,
early.
we're in game. We're in game. It's the perfect time to take out Garp. This is why you would take out
No,
Garp.
no, no,
Because
no, no.
this is why you would take out Garp. When you look at the Marines, who is still considered the strongest in the Marines to date? Garp. He
No,
is
hell
the
no.
he is the
No,
poster child
I
for the
wouldn't say, I
Marines.
wouldn't say, yeah, he's the poster child, but I wouldn't say that everybody thinks of him as the strongest.
Right.
He really
They just
he
think of
is.
him as a war hero, but they don't think of him as the strongest.
Yeah, that's what
They
I'm saying.
do think of him as the strongest. As of right now, who as
They gotta,
Marines,
they
who are
gotta
you
respect
looking at
his
as the
race.
strongest?
You got to respect
Probably
his
the
race.
admiral.
You look at, yeah, I'm about to say, you look at their fleet admiral as the strongest.
But he's about to get folded. He's gonna get folded by old man Guard.
Yeah, but we never seen it, so we really don't know that it happened like that though.
Come on now. Let's not go down this ride. Let's not go down this rabbit hole. We're not about to sit here and act like Guard wasn't about to hand this man a 2-piece combo and a biscuit with a drink on the side. Come on now.
Damn,
Come on now. Come on now.
Wow.
brother.
Wow.
Come on.
Well, Woody, since you're back and you wasn't here yesterday when we came up with it and when we said it, uh, you should know we retired Kaido from any versus battle from now on
Why?
because that Kaido shit went on way too long.
Long. You can use any One Piece character.
Just
You
don't
just can't
use
use
I'm
Kaido.
Kaido. Because people
I'm
are
just mad I fell
wanking
asleep on the other
Kaido.
part of it.
Yeah,
I would have joined the banter after that.
Why? Why?
yeah,
Oh no, no.
Add an
and
extra day to it.
Well,
and
he makes
and
good conversation.
no, he
No,
makes
he
a
doesn't. No, he
toxic
doesn't.
He makes
conversation.
good
We go over
conversation.
the
He
same
makes
shit
good
over and over.
conversation.
No, Kaido can
Like, we go down
retire.
the same. Yes. Let the man rest.
Just because Jordan is a GOAT
Okay.
don't mean we need to keep seeing this nigga play.
Facts.
Okay, I
And
can get
then,
down with.
and you
Okay,
know,
okay.
from us, we wanted to wish you happy birthday. You know,
Birthday,
Appreciate
my
it,
boy.
man. Appreciate it. That's why I've been in and out, boy. I've been having a little day, boy. Well, can I ask a question? I can ask everybody a question though.
go
We'll
ahead.
What's
go
up?
ahead.
Good.
Everybody watch Black Clover, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
For the
Yes.
most part.
Here we go. I'm ready
Who do
for it.
y'all
I'm ready for it.
who do y'all think is the strongest character, including the movie too?
Default right now is Angel, Demon, whatever y'all want to call him, Julius. But it's Yami.
No,
Bro, Yami is
I
on.
can't say he's the
I ain't
strongest.
gonna
I
lie to
can't
you.
say
I think
he's
it's
the
Marileona.
strongest though. Yeah, she's top tier, but I want you can get around her. But damn, you gonna have a time, but you can get around her though.
You're not getting around Yami. He couldn't do all
Bro,
that.
I don't know. Getting around Marileona is like getting past a brick wall,
Yeah, cause she gonna keep
with a
coming, bro. But
softball. I'm just saying.
you just gotta outlast her. But damn, that's gonna take a long ass time.
I'm
Yeah,
still
I
taking
don't know how you
Yami.
gonna outlast getting the ass whooping from her, bro. Nah, that's impossible, cuz.
I'm taking Yami. Like he
It's
said,
Yami. It's Yami. Like, at the end of the day, Julius went to one person and said,
Like
"Hey,
God,
I
Julius,
want
that's what he is.
you. I want you to be the Wizard King after I'm gone." He didn't go to anybody else. Everybody else saying, "Oh, I want to be Wizard King." There's only one person Julius knows is qualified and strong enough to be that. And then second of all, who's really beating Yami when he's actually serious? Yami has
Nobody.
Yeah.
yet up to date, taking a fight serious. He took was it Dante serious, and he had Asta help because it was easier.
I'm about
But
to say,
let's
yeah,
be
Dante
real.
was damn sure working his ass
But let's be real.
until
If he
Alpha
didn't have the
intervened.
regenerative powers, if he did not have the regenerative powers, Yami one shotted
Hi,
him
this.
completely.
Yeah, Yami
He
would have had that
literally
fight high
one
this.
shot. Right. So without the regenerative, that the fight was over. Like he put a
Uh,
hole through him.
bro said, Mazuro, Shinderu. And bro died. And then revived himself.
It's
honestly,
Yami. What? Who you think it is, bro?
I feel man. I really want to say not. Not. What's the fairy king name is?
Which one?
No, the elf king. The elf king. The elf king.
Lick.
You know that wasn't technically the
Yeah, I
king.
feel like he.
That was one of his followers. That wasn't exactly the king. That was one of his followers.
Bro,
I
that
feel
was the
like
And
he's
the
the
follow.
reason what
strongest.
I'd hate to
Cause
see
if you
what
think
I,
about it, I feel like he's the strongest character.
I can't give it to him because he was being used the entire time.
Cause you know, he's on like he got the same power as Oscar now, and it's just in reverse now.
I'm gonna hit you with something, but he lost.
All
He
the sauce,
technically lost
all
to
the
Yami.
Oscar.
He lost to Yami.
Ooh,
The dude you're talking about, he lost to Yami, bro.
when did they ever
Remember,
fight?
they fought
I'm
in
not
the
talking about the dude that was using his. I'm not talking about the dude that was using his face now. I'm talking about the actual reincarnation one, the one that fought Oscar and together.
That's the same dude. The dude
No,
that
that was
was
two
using
different people.
William. The dude that was using
Yeah,
William,
that's a
right?
different person. That was a different person. I'm talking about the actual him. He just had his face. Well, that was actually a whole other person.
It's same power.
That was another elf.
That's the same powers.
No, he had light magic. Other dude had sword magic.
What's the difference? Yami's still clapping.
Damn.
Like
Man, no.
what point do I have to break it down to you? Dorothy couldn't keep this man in her dream world.
Damn.
Yami cut
Most
through
of them
something.
don't. Most of them
Yami was
don't like Yami because he doesn't take anything serious. This how you know Yami is the GOAT. They gotta get this man up off the toilet and come and fight.
pause. Yami unleashed his black sword and started cutting that man's magic apart. Just out of my. Just get this away from me. Why is this here, bro? I want you. Come taste this blade.
Wow. Well,
I'm telling you, it's Yami. Like it's Yami, bro.
A serious Yami. Someone's dying.
well,
It's damn fun, you know.
Bloodlust of Mary Leon is something different. I'm just saying.
It is, but
it's not Yami.
it is Yami. It's
Then
Yami.
again,
It's
I ain't seen the
Yami.
movie, so
She
Well,
won her
check
That's what
fight.
I'm saying. I can't give it to Yami. I'm sorry.
Why
I
not?
want to count him as. I'll say he's He's strong out of everybody, but I want to say he's actually the strongest.
Bro, dude was trained as a child to be like that.
so was
My
Killua.
thing is, if the king, if a bunch of people, strong people, have to come ask for one person, and the king comes talk to one person to take over if he dies, yeah, you kind of him. Cause you gotta think about
Skipped
it.
over William. Skipped over William. Skipped over William. Oh, lame self. Skipped over him. Straight to Yami.
Not Von Jizz.
Like,
Leave Von Jizz alone.
like think about it. Mary Leona had to come get this man, or whoever had to come get this man off the toilet to come help, and he didn't want to do it. He was minding his business, didn't want to do it, bruh.
Exactly. It is as much as you don't want to admit it, Woody. It's Yami, bro.
And then when he shows up to
And
the battle, he pretty much, with a little bit of help from Asta because he can regenerate, handled that. When everyone was catching that work, everyone was getting worked. He shows up. It's like, oh, this is it. I'll use a fraction of my power. This is light work. Handles him.
his whole excuse for why he lost to the Dark Triad, I was just about to surpass my limits. When the other three captains show up, he was like, "Oh, I was just about to surpass my limits." What?
And then
What?
he's like, all right, I'm cool now.
well,
It's Yami, Woody.
well. Since we're talking
Yeah.
about power scaling, we can go into our death battles for this week.
Oh fuck.
Joe,
Let me go. Y'all want the longer one first or the shorter ones?
I don't know, bro. I'm not okay with the concept of death.
Right.
let's go shorter ones.
All right.
Get the shorter ones out the way first, because I feel like it'd be easier.
Okay. Gabimaru versus King Bradley.
Bradley. It don't matter how
Lord.
tanky
Universal.
Gabi
That
Maru.
regeneration gonna fuck him up. I ain't gonna lie
It
about
don't
it.
matter how tanky Gabi Maru's body is.
Actually, wait. Current
Who the hell's Gabimaru?
from Hell's Paradise. Current Gabi
Oh,
Maru.
yeah.
It'd be a high diff, but Bradley wins
Oh, the Hollow.
because Gabi Maru already does deal with immortal beings.
Yeah.
So
Hey, I want to ask y'all a very important question about Hell's Paradise after we get done.
Okay.
but yeah, Bradley wins.
Okay. Guts versus Yujiro.
Guts. Wait, with his armor? Guts. Without his armor? Yujiro.
That's on y'all.
Like with the armor, Guts low diff, but without the armor, Yujo got that mid diff.
Mid, he got that pretty easy.
I don't know about that. That
I
sword
don't,
plays no games, and he swings that shit like it ain't nothing.
Yeah, gave me an idea for another topic.
so I want you to think about this, right? Okay, he swings the sword. Yujiro can dodge it. The moment he gets close, it don't matter what he hits guts with. There's a limb coming off. There's something breaking or something's getting snatched right off his body, and that's just that. Because he's fought people with swords, guns, and he comes out unscathed all the time. Swords master one shots him, one shots all the time.
He ain't got one shot, but he did get kicked in the nuts, so I will give you that.
If he didn't get up and fight again, it's a one
But at the
shot.
same time, though, Yujiro did also admit that if he had cut any deeper, he probably would have been in trouble.
Yeah, but it's big dog.
I know, we know it because of Yujiro.
Yeah, it's big dog. Like, you're
That's
weak.
what I'm trying to say is that I'm not so sure if Gus is on the speed of Musashi. I don't know about that, but Gus does have enough raw power to cleave right through Yujiro.
Oh yeah, 100%. If he even gets a good, if Yujiro does not dodge, he gets sliced in two.
And that's my problem. Yujiro is a confident and cocky ass motherfucker. He's gonna try to catch that sword. And Guts got dumb luck. I will give him that. He does have dumb luck. That does play a factor.
I
Like there
don't
have been
think
multiple
so.
times he should have died and he didn't.
I don't think so because every time Yujiro does fight someone strong, he actually gives them the respect and dodges. If he's fighting someone who he knows is strong, he's not taking no chances. He's fighting all out. He's gonna look at guys like, okay, you're strong. Okay, let's really get this. Let's get it going. This is a death match. Only one of us is walking away alive.
That's not necessarily true because he was about to let Masashi slash him.
Yeah.
He thought he was weak, and then he said, "Wait a minute, this actually might kill me. Hold up."
And also he has a cannon for a hand too.
So we just gotta give it the guts. What's the next one?
All right. Second. This is one that was on Facebook. Gojo versus Dorothy from Black Clover.
Ooh.
I hate all Gojo debates because this man, if you can't get past his infinity, then there's no point.
Yeah.
It's
People. Here's the thing. It is, can he get out of her dream world? That's what the whole fight was about. That's what the whole fight's initially about. Can he? It's not about actually beating her. They say, can he make it out of her?
My
Can
thing
he
is,
basically?
it does her dream world can it nullify abilities? Like,
Here's the thing. No, it can't. That's what the thing is. She can control everything.
I'm not so sure about
within
nullifying abilities, but everything in the dream world is in her control. I can say that.
except for the person. Like the person can still use their powers. Like
Like they can still use their powers and stuff, but it's still gonna be within her realm. Like she's still
no,
still in her
no,
realm.
no.
He can
Like
just teleport out of it.
like literally, she cannot put a cap on your strength. Like a foot. Like she can't touch all that. Like literally, the only thing she can control is the dream world itself. She can't control the person in it.
That's what I just said.
No, you put the cap on Gojo's power.
Oh no, he's
not
getting
putting the
out
cap on Gojo's power.
either his six
my bad,
eyes is
bro.
telling him how to get out, or he can just use his curse technique blue to get out.
true. As long as he can like use any of
Like
his abilities,
he can get out. It's
he's
just that
completely good. He can just beat her. Easy.
Like you need to get past Gojo's infinity, you have to be a fourth dimensional being because anything 3D, you're not touching him. You're not getting close to doing any damage unless you're just bustedly strong.
Oh, then if that's the case, what
Like
about Dante or Virgil?
Oh, bro, they cut him in two, easy. Cut
Okay,
him in two, quick.
Okay,
They
bet.
fought beings who was stronger than him.
Bro, I saw some downplay where they said Roni Kenshin will body Virgil.
Bro, stop the cap. That is the
I was
biggest
like,
cap
please.
of all time. Everything Ronin Kitchen has done, Virgil has done better. Dante has
Thank
done
you.
better.
Thank you. I'm like, bro, like in the games, bro, these niggas been fighting multiversal beings from the start of the shits.
Mundus, they fought Mundus. They fought
Thank you.
Mundus and won. That's all I need to say. He created his own dimension. They fought him and
Thank
won.
you.
Enough said.
I was like, the downplay on the Sons of Sparta is insane.
So what's the next death battle?
I got one for y'all.
No, Joel has the list.
Oh, he has the list. Okay, never mind. My bad.
Okay.
But I can add one in if you want to. The longest one we have.
Because that was the big one.
Well, yeah, we got one more. There's one more small one. That's Natsu versus Escanor.
Escanor.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I might go with Natsu on this one.
I might go with Natsu. His ability just to eat fire.
Eat fire. He eats fire. Like there is no flame he has not eaten.
Pause. Escanor doesn't have to use fire. His physical capabilities are above Natsu, so it doesn't matter if you eat fire. I can cut you in two. And depending on when he fights Escanor, if it's anything before 12 o'clock, he's gradually getting stronger, so he will eclipse him eventually.
But then you have to deal with Natsu's hyper dragon form.
He's like, oh,
And
you ate my fire? Cool. I'm going to just cut you until you just die.
He can dodge those. Like it makes him insignificantly faster and stronger. Like he was giving Aknologi a run for his money in that form.
And then I'll even say this. If it's before 12 o'clock, that fight's gonna last until it hits 12 o'clock. Once it hits 12, Divine Slash, he's dead. Anything after 12 o'clock, Natsu will win. Before noon, it's a fight. Anything after, Natsu wins. 12 o'clock, Natsu dies. Just cleave
That
into.
all depends on whether or not if Escanor didn't feed that nigga enough power for him to end up getting matched.
Yeah, that's the thing. It all depends. There's only
Natsu
one.
would eat the Cruel Sons and end up eventually matching him in strength.
But that's the thing. Like, no matter how many Cruel Sons he throws, before 12 o'clock hits, he's still getting stronger. So yeah, Natsu's trying to catch up. Natsu's playing catch up the entire time while Escanor's beating the dog shit out of him. Natsu's playing catch
they'll
up.
be eating by the time he gets 12 o'clock.
No, because once it hits 12
the more
o'clock,
flames you feed him, the stronger he gets.
But here's the
Natsu
thing.
have any type of heat resistance to where
Yes.
he could get close enough to him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Natsu's not impenetrable to heat. He's very heat resistant. He can get burned. It's just it takes a lot.
Spoiler.
I have never seen him burned.
This is a spoiler. Okay, his stepbrother Ignia is tens of thousands stronger than him. That is the only fire that actually has burned. On terms of how powerful it is not exactly stated. They just saying how stronger his brother is. And when Natsu consumed that fire, he lost all sense of himself and he was able to use his dragon slayer form, but he lost all sense of himself. So let's say if Escanor is stronger than him, if Natsu cannot control himself, Escanor will win that fight because the fire he is consuming is too much for him at that time. He can consume
but the question
it.
is, his fire as hot as that fire?
Yeah,
that's the question.
I think
the
fire in Fairy Tail is more than the fire like we've seen from not Demon Slayer, fucking Seven Deadly Sins.
SDS.
I would say yes because he did basically drain an entire lake, and it wasn't a small one either. He burnt everything to where it was nothing.
And
That
Natsu
was
ate a flame about that.
That's cute in Fairy Tail.
Hey, hold on.
Natsu ate flames that
talk
side
about
for
him
breakfast.
turning the ground into lava just by walking before he fought Meliodas. That's what I was thinking. Like he doesn't have to use actual flames. His body produces enough heat to molten rocks. And I don't know how hot that is, but that's hot as fuck.
So like if he drains the lake with just one ability and it was like, it wasn't even full power, he's like, just here, take this, whole lake's gone, and then he's burning the ground as he's walking. Bro, that's some heat. That's actual fucking heat. Because it takes a lot to completely evaporate an entire lake like that, bro. That's hot as hell.
I think
That's really hot.
I think Natsu can still pull it off. The power of friendship and fairy tale is too strong, and I've seen him pull off too much shit for me to think
Like I've seen
anything
magic that's supposed to
against.
drain him, and he ended up getting stronger just because of it. It made no sense to me. Like, yeah, Natsu is
Try to tell
pretty
you
fucking
this.
insane.
Try to
So
tell
like
you this.
I would
What
say
about the one ultimate though?
if it's
Now
before
that's that like I told you, that's the equivalent of Natsu's hyper nova form, hyper dragon form, dragon slave, whatever that shit's called. Or the man turns part dragon.
He just calls it his own Dragon Slayer form.
Yeah, like whatever you call that form, yeah, that form that's the I promise you, it's the same equivalent.
Yeah,
they both replicated feats very, very, very well on the same thing. That the only question is who would outlast who? I don't know Escanor's durability on that.
Escanor's durability is pretty much unmatched before noon. Like no matter what attack you hit him with, it's not dropping him to his knees. Like the way Escanor died was he died because of the power he had, not because of an attack someone did. No, the power itself that he had, Sunshine killed him.
Meliodas put him down a couple times.
Yeah, he did.
Which Meliodas? When he first went demon form?
Assault
mode and base.
Back when they first met, every time he would go into his midday form and rampage, Meliodas would put him down.
So that one, Meliodas was stronger, and then Escanor was getting stronger as well. So Escanor started off weaker than him. So yes, but as you saw over time, he was just exponentially growing. So it came to 12 o'clock on the dot. He one tapped. Now you see what I was saying? He started off weaker than him, and he grew exponentially.
Yeah, but I'm talking about prime Escanor in his peak, in his 20s, where his body could handle Sunshine better. Meliodas was putting him down.
Yeah, he was. And he was in base when he did it. Maybe a little, and like the second time he did it, he was in the demon mode because that's when Escanor showed he got a little bit stronger at that point in time.
Nah, remember they said in the manga that was a daily thing until they figured out how to get him to control that power around noon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he fought him daily off that. That's crazy. I would not be fighting Escanor daily,
won
bro.
every fight. Yeah,
Gohan, you go deal with that shit today, man. You immortal. Ain't like you gonna die.
Yeah, immortal. We'll deal with that, bro. We'll deal with it.
But
I need a day off.
But that actually says more about Escanor. It took the strongest person to even attempt that. You know, a person who was out there killing gods. That says a lot. That does say a lot. You can't even say it doesn't.
It does, but at the same time, you can say the same thing for Natsu because he beat Agnologia.
Right.
With the power of fucking friendship, that was bullshit.
No, it was him one-on-one.
It was a one-on-one, and he felt the power. He felt it. So listen, I'm giving him the dub. A win is a win. Most of Fairy Tail, they use the power of friendship, even though personally I feel like you don't have to. Characters like Urza shouldn't really be using it.
Facts.
I would say up until noon, Natsu gets it. Once it hits noon, Natsu gets one tapped. Because he doesn't use fire at noon.
Yeah.
Like once 12 o'clock hits, Natsu gets one tapped, and there's nothing he can do about it. For 60 seconds, Natsu's getting decapitated. Just one slash and cleaved.
Did he even have the axe in hand when he was that?
No.
The one?
No. He just used his hand and just went. He just had his hand go straight down.
His hand went straight down, and Meliodas got cut and dropped. He said, "Divine slash." One tap. That form only lasts for 60 seconds, so not too. Ain't much he can do.
Could Natsu last a minute?
I don't see him lasting a minute. Because at
Against
that form, he's fast enough to catch him.
True.
Yeah.
So what
Explain.
is? Oh, go ahead.
I just need an explanation on how I ain't never because when the one time Escanor reacted to anybody faster than him was when Meliodas was in the soul mode and it was in that cube and he didn't react to him, but he did show said the attack was itchy.
No, he saw it. It's just he's not gonna dodge it.
Natsu was faster in the hypernova form. I'm not saying that Escanor can or can't one tap him, but could he catch him?
Yes, because even in that cube, the speed wasn't really an issue for him.
Because Meliodas would still be able to get past him and still land attack. I know they were ineffective, but he was still able to land attacks.
Well, yeah, he's gonna land attacks, but it's like I'm gonna just eat it. I have no reason to catch you because we're in this contained area, so you can't really run if you're really injured. And if he did try to run, he could possibly catch him, but it's like, okay, that just makes this a lot harder because I only have 60 seconds. It's not the fact that he can't catch him, it's just we have to get him not to be crazy so he doesn't go on a killing rampage. So he could catch him, one tap, and just be done with it. It's 100% possible because if you can react to someone and he definitely caught him a couple times, it doesn't matter how fast you move, bro. If I can catch you, I'm one tapping you. Just done.
I don't know. Maybe. I say not too high diff though.
I'll just leave it up to a toss up.
I say it's like 50-50.
It's really a toss up.
I say it's like 50-50. Out of 10, they both win 5.
Because I know there's a smooth chance of Natsu overpowering him just because of the heat that Escanor gives off. That alone will give him a buff off the rip, already matching him in strength. And as Escanor does give off more heat as he does usual, he throws a cruel sun, right? Evaporates the lake, but next thing you know, everything else is on fire. Natsu eats the fire dragon roar.
Oh, that kind of hurt.
Probably not. But then he also has fire dragon fist. He does have hands. His hands do hurt.
Well, his strongest mode right now is actually Fire King Dragon. Currently. Because he can't go back into that mode with his brother's fire. And he doesn't want to currently. Because in his words, he had to use this is what he said. And also said he didn't want to use that power because he had somebody's help. That's what he said. You take it as that.
And also, can't he imbue other elements related to fire into his own fire?
Ether Nano. He has to have that around to pull it off. If it's not Ether Nano, he can't do it.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Well,
because he managed to mix fire and electricity together at one point.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that alone can mess up Escanor. We seen him immune to fire. Like, we know he's immune to fire and shit, but is he immune to lightning though?
No.
Getting stuck from the inside.
Yes, he's immune to light. Yeah, he is immune to light now.
Even from the inside? Because he can attack because it attacks you from the inside too.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically how it works, once they consume that magic,
they gain a resistance to it.
Yeah. So whatever
really good resistance, but it's not like full blown immunity. Because if the fire is hotter than what they can resist, it will burn them. Or if the electrical attack is strong enough, it will hurt them. They just gain a really high resistance. But he's saying if you're like on level,
fought people with fought people that was dealing with magma. He fought people with people giving off very emitting energy hotter than the sun, and he was still managed to consume them flames. I don't know. Like I said, it's a toss up between the two. But
Yeah,
I say also gotta say Naruto only because of the fact that he can eat the flames and eventually outmatch him in strength before Escanor can get to the one on the sun. That's what I think.
Okay,
And
and now we
I
have
don't know.
our long
Sorry about that,
Okay.
y'all.
versus.
Oh, you good,
No,
bro?
you
You
good.
good?
You good.
Gabimaru came back for another one. Achilles versus Gabimaru, Greed, Obito, and Lancelot Berserker from Fate Zero.
Whoo, whoo, I can't. I don't. I really don't know. Well, I can tell you who probably doesn't win.
Gabimaru.
No, it's between Greed and Gabi Madu. I don't know who goes out
Greed
doesn't
ain't
first.
win?
making it. I'm sorry.
Uh,
I don't know who goes out first between those two because
get greed
It's
out
gonna be
first.
Greed.
because
It's
I
gonna be
can
Greed.
because they're gonna
Yeah.
see because the way I see it is they're gonna see Greed with his regenerative powers and then they just literally might jump the dog shit out of him. And yeah, Greed's armor is durable, but bro, if you hit hard enough,
It
you
can be
can't hurt
bypassed
him.
eventually if you know how to cut through shit.
I'm just saying if
And
you hit hard,
who are the
I
people?
was
Who are
saying
the
if you
people
hit
again?
hard enough, you can hurt him because Keem Bradley kicked the shit out of him, and he actually felt that. He's like, oh whoa 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 whoa
That
whoa
is true.
whoa. So if you
But
hit
then
hard
again,
enough,
King Bradley was built different though.
but that's the thing. Like if you just hit Greed hard enough, the damage will actually affect him,
Yeah.
and everyone there can hit hard enough to do it.
And who else is in this fight too?
Gabimaru, Achilles, and Lancelot Berserker from Fate Zero.
I don't know them too. I don't know them too.
Berserker. Well, Lancelot Berserker. Anything he touched can become his weapon,
Pretty much.
and it
His noble
That
friend.
sounds
automatically
pretty fucking cool.
like buffs that weapon to the point where like him swinging it could kill you.
Yeah, his noble phantasm really isn't an attack. It's just the smoke around him. The smoke he emits, if he grabs like a light pole, it goes from being like a normal ass light pole to like a weapon that can withstand some punishment.
Yeah.
I'm the announcer from God, Record of Ragnarok, so I'm just chilling.
So who else is left?
It is
Gabby.
gonna be
So
Gabby Mardu, Achilles, and Lancelot Berserker.
all right. So Gabby Morrow dies next. Easy.
It's gonna be between Achilles and Lancelot Berserker. I don't know who wins. I really don't.
I don't even know who Achilles is.
I think I'd give it to Achilles. His showings was way better, and then yeah, his showings were way better, and then on top of that, he has his intelligence.
I heard them Fate Stay people be broken as hell, so I don't know.
Yeah, they have some.
I've seen which one I've seen. I
What
always get it
are
mixed up.
Berserker's best beats?
What's the prequel to the whole show? What's the prequel
Fate
name?
Zero, one of the
Fate
greatest
Zero is
I've
the
anime of
seen
very
all
that.
first.
time.
Okay, I've seen that one. I finished that one
Okay,
because I had to
so
look up
you
the actual order. I had to look up the actual order,
yeah,
and somebody go ahead.
Yeah, Fate Zero is the prequel. That's where you see. That's where you get your first introduction to Saber.
Yeah,
You get Lancelot Berserker, and you get Gilgamesh.
right.
And when you
I seen all of them.
and then when you see the first time you see Lancelot Berserker is when he's fighting Gilgamesh, and Gilgamesh is
Yep.
not enjoying this at all. He hates
Yeah.
him, and he's going toe to toe, blow for blow with Gilgamesh the entire step of the way. Like this is like he's still mating Gilgamesh, and Gilgamesh is pissed.
Yeah. So I've seen that one. I just gotta watch the one after that. Because I'm trying to, because I've been started watching it. It just I'll be forgetting. The anime season coming out,
Cause
football,
like
basketball,
the
all that
way I
stuff.
see it is like he's gonna be really hard to kill, but I think Achilles could do it. I think Achilles could do it. It's just not gonna be easy. If Achilles does win, it's gonna be like high def, extremely high def.
Yeah. I think Achilles got an extreme high. That's it.
Because that's how solid Lancelot Berserker is. He's solid as hell.
Oh yeah, by the way, Ruff, do you want to finish the thing from yesterday?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Since we're here, hold on.
All right now, I don't mind
Oh
people
yeah.
hear our thought process. So far, what
Uh,
I got is for the next one for July 2nd, I have who's the most menacing between Kid Buu, Dio, Kaido, All for One, Alucard, and Yujiro. One of the verses is Levi versus what's his name from Demon Slayer.
Levi.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm
You,
not gonna lie, I might give
uh,
Levi.
I'll be the oddball and say Giyu.
Giyu versus Levi? I'm taking Giyu.
Nah, I'm taking Levi. Wait, does Levi get his 3D gear?
Right? Does he get his
If he
ODS
gets his
gear?
3D gear, I'm giving it to Levi. If not,
Right.
I will give it
Yeah,
to
he just
Guillaume
watch it.
100% of the time.
Why would you get?
Well,
All right, I guess we'll save it. Because there's no
yeah, that's what I'm
logical.
saying. I don't want to get too deep into it because it'll just start the whole debate. I'm just letting you know what I got so far. And if there's
I'm just
anything you
letting you
want
know.
to add.
I'm taking Giyu on that one.
Okay, so now we have our versus battle. Well, yeah, we do have versus battle, and it is tuning exams. It's a bracket. Tuning exams. Characters from Naruto, the Konoha 11, versus the characters in My Hero, up into
What class
current.
1A?
Yeah, Class 1A.
Mm.
So hold on. So we made a randomized bracket, right?
We
And
gotta fix that bracket.
yesterday when we started, it got messed up or whatever. But what I will do is I'm gonna copy the link and then put it in our general Discord, and anybody there can just follow along.
Is that even a debate though?
It is because tuning exams characters from Naruto wasn't really as strong as like we really, if you really think about it, they weren't really that crazy strong.
Like, it actually gives Class 1A a chance to
Yeah.
actually win. Because if you
Right.
use anything outside of the tuning exams, it literally becomes Speak Blitz, I one tap. They get
Yeah,
I'm
because
pretty sure
they
tuning
get that
exams does
strong
the
that
same.
quick.
I'm
So
pretty
like,
sure
but remember,
tuning exams does the same too. Cause like, who's keeping up
no,
with Rock Lee? Who's keeping up with Sasuke when the fastest
we took
here's
them
the
1A?
out.
thing: we took
We
out
took out
Naruto and
Naruto. We took out
Sasuke and
Naruto. We
Gar.
took out Sasuke, but we left Lee. But he has his weights on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
We
gave them.
we gave Class 1A an
They have
amp.
Neji?
Yeah, we kept Neji.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody's dealing with Neji either.
No, do you have weight? No. Current Class 1A versus tuning exams. They have ways to
Yeah,
catch them. They have ways to catch them. That's what I'm saying. We gave Class 1A their current.
upper hand. Yeah, they're
Yeah, that's what I'm
current
saying.
because
Like, it
if we
makes it
would have
actually
did the
pretty good.
sports festival, it was no
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah, we
So
did. It was no contest. Like, class tuning exam just washes that entire list with the exception of
just
like a couple of characters.
but so hold on, so we can start. Just look in a general channel and just click the link, and you'll be able to see it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now because we left off on
10-10
10-10.
versus this nigga with the tail.
And y'all said 10-10.
I said 10-10.
I'll take it 10-10.
Yeah. Overall,
Versus
yeah, 10-10. Yeah, 10-10. Because
Okay, I don't have to super
he
defend
doesn't.
10-10 anymore. I'm glad.
Nah,
Yeah,
you
because he
you
doesn't.
made some solid points yesterday, so 10-10.
Yeah, and then he doesn't have actual showings thus far. The only showing he has is like during the sports festival when dude used his quirk and took him out. So it's like, and another one is when they was going up against the teachers, but he ran from his teacher to win the whole thing. So his overall showings, we just don't know.
So the next one is Aoyama versus Mina.
Who was Aoyama again?
Aoyama is Can't Stop Shining.
Oh, I'm giving that to
he
Mina.
getting washed.
I'm giving that to Mina.
Yeah, Mina. Yeah, he's getting washed. He's getting washed.
I can't stop shining. Don't worry about it. Minking.
Kiba versus Kirishima.
Okay, Kirishima.
I'll give it to Kirishima.
Damn, I would think Tevin had some more to say. I thought you said it wasn't fair. Toru?
Wait, hold up. I missed that.
It was Kiba versus Kirishima.
Oh, I do think Kiba and Akamaru could damage Kirishima, so I'm taking Kiba.
During tuning exams?
Yeah.
Wow. Bro, no.
No.
Kirishima's the new form when he fought against that the spear dude.
He's gonna punch that nigga in his fucking jaw and fold his shit.
Like, there's nothing Kiba can do to get past that man's defenses. Especially when he becomes unbreakable.
All he gotta do is catch that shit, and I can see that happening and crush that skull, and that's it.
I don't think so.
Wow.
Bro, because unbreakable.
People have an attack that can actually damage him.
Because you got to think about it. If he goes unbreakable, he can move around in it, and Kiba doesn't have a really hard attack to really break it.
Yeah.
That Fang over Fang will wear him down over time.
The basic Fang over Fang back then, how many Fang over Fangs you think he had back then? He could pop off maybe 1 or 2 before he ran out of chakra?
No, him and Akamaru could spam that little basic Fang over Fang.
He could not spam it.
But would it be effective though? That's the thing. Will it
get past unbreakable?
No, yes. I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think it's breaking. Now, if he spams a big one, he ain't got that much chakra to use that more than twice at best.
And me personally, I don't think none of the My Hero characters are tagging even tuning exams Naruto characters.
Bro, there's some that actually won.
Than you think.
There's way more even than you think.
Look, the best speed feat. Give me the best speed feat from My Hero right now. The current class 1-8.
Deku,
yeah.
Well, actually, I lied.
Deku dodging rifle bullets.
The best speed feat is on.
We don't know how fast Ida was moving.
Yeah, but that's the fastest one so far. From where they were at to where they ended up, where they had to go.
What I can say is how speed is depicted in My Hero. The characters genuinely look faster or to an equal playing field to how the Naruto characters were during that time.
Deku had to use Folks 100% to catch up to a bullet.
These niggas during the tuning exams wasn't dodging bullets.
He was fudging.
Yeah, he used fudging, Black Whip to propel himself. And that was to make Folks 100%.
Do you
and that
think
was just
the tuning exams ninjas is fucking dodging bullets?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, they're not.
No, they're not.
There's a whole statement saying they could not dodge bullets. Kishimoto said it himself.
Kishimoto also changed the series, but when you look at it, think about it. Everybody could see Sasuke use a lightning-based attack in the tuning exam. It wasn't like it was too fast for them to see. Everybody saw him.
But nobody was moving that fast.
But here's the thing: Sasuke is not in this. Nor is Naruto.
Yes.
Yeah, but they all saw that attack and were able to see what was going on. It was not like they was. So that means they are at least close to relative to lightning. They're not. That doesn't mean they are as fast. Sasuke is because he used that attack, but them characters they scale too high for my hero. My hero is more ground based.
How are they not ground based in the tuning exams?
The fastest person in the two fastest people in the tuning exams are
the fastest was in the tuning exam was Lee, and he was subsonic.
And bullets
He
travel
was
at
not subsonic. You keep throwing that out, and we debunk it every time you say it.
Lee was moving faster than people's eyes can react. So if you look at it from a if you look at it from like a baseball standpoint, most hitters do not see the ball after a good 30 feet. Like when it gets 30 feet close to them, they don't see it. So Lee's moving faster than the eye can see. That is the fastest person on this list is Lee, and he has his weights on. He's moving faster than the eyes can see.
So
Lee with his weights on is not the fastest person on the list because Neji consistently watches him.
Neji has Byakugan, which gives him a 360 visual prowess that's better than the Sharingan.
And even Neji was worried about Lee when he took his weights off.
No, right. Neji wasn't worried about Lee until he opened the fourth gate.
And we didn't give Lee that power. We nerfed Lee.
Yeah.
We nerfed everyone. We took out Naruto. We took out Sasuke. We left Neji because you can counter him. And we left Lee with his weights on no gates. So the fastest person on this list is Lee with just weights. That's it. That's all he gets. He gets his weights and that's it. He doesn't get none of the gates.
That means everybody is subsonic at
Neji is faster than Lee up until he uses the fourth gate.
No, Neji can react to Lee. He can react. Neji can react to Lee up to the fourth gate. His eyes can see it. So his eyes can see it. His eyes lose visual at the fourth.
So yes, right now, I guess you can say maybe Neji and Lee are the fastest people on this list, is what we're saying. But
okay,
and they're subsonic.
Yeah, but it's way more like balanced than you would think.
Okay, to give context to how fast Rock Lee was during the tuning exams, and this is when he takes the weight off. In fourth and fifth, he breaks the sound barrier.
Hypersonic.
They said in fourth and fifth gate he breaks the sound barrier, and
hypersonic plus
using all you got because really the best speed feat currently you could get is All Might, since in All Might is stated to be 29 times faster than the speed of sound. That's old man All Might, so.
Oh shit!
At that time, so
that's light speed plus
29 times faster than the speed of sound. That's nowhere near light speed. That's not
my bad. My bad for the win.
Yeah, that's nowhere near. Yeah, so
that you need to be way faster than that to break light speed. To put it in terms, Lee is moving at the speed of like a 9mm when he goes to like fourth and fifth gate. He's moving at the speed of like a basic 9mm. On fourth and fifth gate, he's now moving faster than a bullet.
But Sasuke had to learn a lightning speed attack to replicate that speed against Gaara.
And Sasuke's not in this fight.
He's not even nowhere on the list.
Yeah, but look at what Sasuke had to do to approach Lee's level, and that's the Lee you're scaling Lee.
No.
We're scaling a nerfed version of that Lee.
We're not
using the Lee with the weights on.
He's not moving as fast as a bullet.
No, he's not moving that fast, bro.
And then Lee's going up against Shikamaru.
The amount of difference they were able to point out from when he took his weights off and when he had the weights on is a dramatic difference.
It really was.
Because when he had his weights on, he was moving fast.
And
but everybody
was able to see them fight.
Everyone could see them fight. Once he took the weights off,
keep up with how he was seeing.
Only people who could keep up was Neji, Guy, and Kakashi, unless you had a Sharingan, a Byakugan, or you trained Lee, nobody else could keep up with Lee visually. And Kakashi said, I had to use my Sharingan to keep up with Lee's movement. Neji didn't start sitting bricks until Lee broke the 4th and 5th gate. So, and he's not able to use the gates, and he's not taking his weights off. We nerfed Lee to the ground. We nerfed the entire Naruto tuning exams team to the ground and removed 2 of the heavy hitters.
Okay, when you nerf him to the ground and remove 2 heavy hitters, yeah, I can see it now.
Okay.
But then it's not even a debate anymore. Why?
It is.
It is.
Because it's not really. It's not because it's not about the main characters. Really.
And then
because we don't care about like Naruto or Sasuke. Like we really just want to see around that level who would really win.
And we're using like current
hero characters.
Hero characters. Which are literally around their level or a little bit stronger. They're literally around their level.
About even. I say they're about even.
And again, we're talking about Kiba.
Yeah.
I'm mad he emphasized it.
So we got Kirishima winning.
I'm mad at the fact we use Rock Lee to help to give Kiba a fighting chance.
Yeah. So wait, are you saying Kiba beats Kirishima?
Yeah.
No.
Like he said, yes.
Hold on.
Get it? Get it?
No. Sound for the Kiba beat.
This is tuning exam Kiba.
This is
tuning exam Kiba.
Naruto with a part.
You're going too far.
Tuning exam Kiba.
Never beat him.
Who's like the next couple of days?
What?
Kiba never won the fight. Kiba didn't win the fight against the 7-4. He was the only one that lost, actually. Remember, he got help.
Most of them got help.
No, they didn't.
Dang, Kiba ran most of the fight.
Yes. Because he was scared.
Remember, Kiba originally lost. Kiba didn't win. Remember, for matter of fact, I think the dude with the puppets came and helped him. Yep. That's who won the fight. Kiba didn't win.
Kankuro literally had to help Kiba.
Yeah,
Kiba was not winning that.
I'm rewatching the show right now.
Yeah. Kiba lost his Sound 4 fight. He lost.
Kirishima for the win.
That lost.
Kirishima for the dub, bro. Kirishima low diffs. Maybe mid diff at best.
Nah, I say mid to high diff. Mid to high diff.
Mid to high diff.
Mid to high diff.
Well, on the bracket, Kiba gets 1 point. Kirishima gets 4. Looks like Kirishima moves up. Now, Sugar Rush versus Invisible Girl.
Sugar Rush. Okay.
Sugar Rush.
Okay. Yeah.
Why Sugar Rush ain't fighting Choji?
It's just how the bracket was set up.
It was a randomized bracket.
Can we just randomize the brackets to one feet?
We're already here now.
We're here.
Sugar Rush and
It was Sugar Rush and
Invisible
Girl.
Invisible Girl.
Sugar Rush got it.
All right. Now.
One clothesline, that's it.
Sugar Rush versus Shino.
Shino. No question. Shino.
Low diff.
Intelligence and is just and then Sugar Rush.
Intelligence and utility. And utility.
Bro, you're not beating nobody with bugs, bro. I'm sorry, that is just gross. He wins. I don't care.
Yeah, you don't have him eating the bugs and halfway through the fight, like, yo, yeah, you ate like 10,000 million of my bugs, bro. Goodbye.
Okay.
Bro, this dude gave Kankuro PTSD, bro. Come on, I'm good.
All right, so Kirishima versus Mina.
Kirishima. I'll give Kirishima.
Yeah,
Kirishima.
Yeah, Kirishima.
Kirishima versus who?
Mina.
That's the acid girl, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Acid girl. Acid girl. Yeah.
Kirishima got it.
I might take her. I might take acid girl.
You would take her?
Yeah.
Over Kirishima?
It all depends.
She can do it.
It all depends if how strong is her acid.
If
But I
she
think it's
can,
actually pretty.
actually, yeah, you're right. If she can melt him,
she melted through Gigantomachia. I'm pretty sure he got higher durability than Kirishima.
actually, you changed my mind.
You got a
I'm on
point.
your side.
You got a point.
My thing is, yeah, but she has to act. She has to hit him. She has to actually hit him with it. Kirishima can move in Unbreakable, and he can hit hard. He hits harder than her.
I'm pretty sure she's faster than him, and she can dodge things, especially when she.
No, actually, for a matter of fact, the one time she should have dodged, Kirishima pushed her out the way.
No, that was because she got distracted. It was a mental thing. You can't.
I don't know. He got good reaction feats because he dodged that which one of the villains that broke out with he had the teeth.
Yes, but her selling point is her speed with her acid and how she's able to slip and slide around a battlefield.
I don't know. I feel like the way he dodges and runs up to Buddy was faster than Acid Girl. I don't know, possibly.
Like her selling point is her speed, but like her stamina is like a really big issue and it always has been.
Yeah.
Her stamina has been a really big issue, and Kirishima doesn't have that problem. Kirishima's his best attribute is his stamina. He's the definition of a frontline tank. I may not be able to catch up to you, but I can outlast you, and he can dodge.
Remember when the teachers went against him? The dude that could create blocks and stuff literally said, "Your stamina has to get better." And since then, his stamina has gone through the roof in terms of my hero cap.
Okay,
so it's literally just a game of endurance for Kirishima than it is for her. She has to get him, and all he has to do is not be touched. And it's easier to not be touched than it is to get someone, because he's not slow.
Yeah,
and he has
she's way more mobile than him.
Yeah, you can be way more mobile, but his reaction is actually really good for a tank. He's actually pretty nimble, and his reactionary times is really good for a tank.
Yeah.
So it's literally him playing keep away is a lot easier than her.
No, her
because he has to come up with different ways to get to this man.
Her playing keep away is way easier. Yes, he is mobile. Yes, but don't get it twisted. She could really run circles around him, literally, with her assets sliding around.
And leave trails of it that he got to be aware of. He can't just walk through.
Yeah.
Kirishima just break the ground or probably lift the ground up under her?
And he can do that.
He can. So it's all about the right. Really, when it comes to both of them, it's the right moment. It's more of the moment.
It becomes a battle of endurance. Who goes out? It literally becomes an endurance battle. Does she run out or does she get the hit? So it's more disadvantageous for her than it is for him in the long haul, because he just has to make it an endurance battle, which is already going to be. And he can easily break the ground and make it even harder for her to traverse.
Oof, this is.
Don't sleep on Red Riot.
Yeah, like Red Riot.
I'm not. Overall, this is actually a good fight right here, though. This is.
See what I mean?
Yeah,
this is a good fight.
So like, yeah,
I'm a Kirishima. I'm gonna go with Kirishima.
I say Kirishima mid to high diff.
Yeah, I say it's Kirishima.
I think he can get that hit on her. I think he can get that one shot on her to take her out.
So
that's all he needs.
Sounds like we have a 3-2, and Kirishima wins.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next, we have 10-10 and Todoroki.
10-10 made it past the first round, but she don't make it past the second.
All right. See you, the Frog Girl, and Ochako.
Easy.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Troppy's battle IQ is 10 times better than Ochako's.
Nah,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's crazy.
But here's the thing. No matter what she does, all Ochako has to do is get one touch.
Yeah,
he has to touch her. One touch, and she's now floating.
Who is this? Ochako versus who?
Versus
right.
Froppy.
Like
I'm
literally,
about to wait for back. I'll be right back.
Froppy has to do more shit to win than Ochako does. Ochako's win condition is touch her once.
Yeah.
That is the Ochako's literal win condition.
So
And if let's say Froppy uses her invisible tongue, right? Well, all Ochako has to do is just touch my entire body until I find the tongue. It's a lot harder for Froppy to win.
And
oh shit, I'm levitating. I'm just touching my body. Oh, found the tongue. Boom, she's floating.
And Froppy has to touch her just to do any damage to her. So this is
Froppy just like wrap her tongue around her.
Wrap her tongue around her. Now she touches her.
Yeah,
literally wrap her tongue around. She touches her. Froppy's floating.
Do you think Ochako's that slow?
Bro, no.
I'm not saying she's slow.
actually
I'm just
pretty
saying
even.
like she can camouflage herself. That's one thing that plays. And then she can use her tongue to literally just wrap her entire tongue around her arms and shit where she cannot move or even try to touch her. And all it takes is one good suplex. And you know, I'm just saying that's an interesting win con.
Whoa. You acting like Ochako's not like durable.
I've never seen her take a suplex from a building.
Didn't she fight Bakugo?
Her fight with Bakugo was kind of crazy.
Like, didn't she fight Bakugo and Bakugo was putting out a lot of
Bakugo
damage?
Got pushed back a lot.
Yeah, like that. Froppy doesn't output as much damage as Bakugo.
Was working her ass.
Nah, he did struggle. He did.
Bakugo was struggling,
but he was whipping her ass. But that's just to show her durability. Just a suplex is not gonna put her down.
Because Bakugo was letting off some heavy blasts.
And she's smart enough to come up with another plan.
So, like, the win conditions for Froppy is that's a wall Froppy has to climb for a win. Versus Ochako has one. It's like a list of win conditions. Froppy has like 1,000,000, and Ochako literally has like one. It's like 1 versus 1,000,000. And they're basically relative to each other in every other stat except battle IQ. But Ochako's no slouch. So it's like, you got to give it to Ochako. You got to give it to her. It's way easier for her to catch the dub.
So
way easier.
Are you sticking with Froppy?
I'll Froppy only because I'm a fan of Froppy. I'm a Froppy fan. I'll be honest.
I'll take Ochako based off the Bakugo fight. Yeah.
All right. Ochako takes the lead barely. 3-1.
Well, it should be like 1-4.
Nah, it's 1-3 because Joel's not here.
Okay.
Izuku versus Hinata.
Oh shit! Even Deku. Oh, poor Hinata. She don't need another ass whooping again.
Shamar.
The one with Neji was enough.
Shamar, you cool with this?
I'm just saying that one with Neji was worse.
Mid to high diff.
Low diff.
No,
he said low diff.
Whoa. Whoa.
I agree with Tevin on this one. Yeah.
I'm about to say, just off of the fucking gear shift quirk, he would take that low diff.
Oh yeah, that is right. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. She's not Neji.
First gear,
she's
second
not
gear,
Neji.
top gear, what?
Okay.
Yeah, she's not Neji. If that was Neji, I'm like,
Shikamaru versus Lee. This is Lee, easy.
Yep. And this is where Midoriya loses.
All right.
Lee.
But wait, that's next round. Hold on. All right. Soji versus Bakugo. That is Bakugo easy.
Hell yeah.
No question.
Koji Koda versus Neji.
Neji.
Easy.
Neji.
All right. Now we getting into the big dogs that made it to the end.
Bruh, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
6 My Hero characters and 2 Naruto.
Shino versus Kirishima.
3. My bad. 3 Naruto characters.
Shino washes this nigga.
There's nothing Red Riot can do.
So Shino bugs
well,
getting
can
through.
the bugs go through his
Shino bugs
defense?
getting through, but Kiba not. Come on now.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna make an argument for Kirishima. What can the bugs honestly bite through his defense?
Yeah, because his
Yes.
eyes, mouth, and nose are still exposed.
Yes. Because you got to remember, the bugs aren't enhanced off of chakra.
And they can just crawl inside his body.
So, like, they can find every loophole to get inside his body. And he has a lot of bugs to spare.
It's no real way to defend that.
Yeah, you're right, I guess. Yeah.
Todoroki versus Ochako.
Todoroki.
Ochako ain't getting nowhere near that.
Izuku Midoriya versus Rock Lee.
I'm going to say Lee.
I ain't gonna lie to you. We got to give Lee some peace for this one.
I'm going to say Lee for the simple fact of it's going to be a lot harder for Midori to actually really do something. Like, this is Midoriya's real fight right here.
Do you know
real
all
fight.
of Deku's quirks real fast?
You said what?
Yeah.
Do you know all of Deku's quirks real fast?
He has the rope, the gear switch. I forgot the other ones.
Smoke screen, the Fajin, the pinpoint accuracy one, danger sense. What am I missing? And gear shift. And gear shift. No, I'm still missing one, right?
No, I think that's it.
And
that's
the original quirk.
And the one for all.
Oh yeah, float. Yeah, you are missing float. Yeah, he can fly.
Yeah. No. One. Gear shift without Naruto and Sasuke, that Deku is clearing this because
Deku
he ignores physics with that quirk.
I gotta give it to him over Lee.
With the weights on.
Yeah, with the weights on.
How about we give Lee some peace for him to actually have a fight in this?
Well, there's still Neji in this, so I think it's gonna come down to Izuku versus Neji.
No, what I was saying is, like, what if we give Lee without the weights?
That does make it even. That actually would make it even for this one.
I don't know.
Okay, yes, that would make it even, but let's say, for example, we do that.
I ain't like that would make it pretty even.
Even still, Izuku has way more power feats than Lee does in Chunin exams. We've literally seen him and his output clash with Todoroki, which was like causing big ass fucking mountains and shit. And meanwhile, we just seen Lee damage Gaara, but we have no real idea of like how much destructive damage that those attacks are.
Lee was breaking the sound barrier, delivering all those blows.
Current Deku scales the Prime All Might, and his statements and feats is ridiculous. Though changing the weather with a punch, when nerfed, and Deku scale above that right now.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
I'm sorry, Lee.
Sorry, Lee. I tried to give you a winning fight. I really did. I was gonna get the gates and all.
With this one, you would have to take Deku out too, because he's so far ahead of the rest of the class.
Well, it's too late now. Bakugo versus Neji.
I ain't hear my boy.
That's a fun fight. That's a fun fight.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Neji got this.
Neji got that. Yeah. There's nothing Bakugo can do that Neji can't either palm rotation block and dismiss,
or just defend himself against. And
then Neji has long range and close range attacks.
And Neji doesn't even have to hit like chakra to put him down. He can just use regular pressure points.
And that's a wrap.
Because Bakugo is not seeing him off the hands.
Because Bakugo's gonna try to get close.
But if we give him current Bakugo, can he do what's it called? Splitzer? What's that shit called?
It is current Bakugo. Yeah, he can, but like he can try it, but like Neji's gonna stop it.
Neji has stopped some extreme shit with palm rotation, and it makes no sense. Like his palm rotation is like the ultimate defense.
Damn, he don't. So no, Bakugo won't be able to
All right,
bring out
I'm
back.
back. Where we at?
Yeah, you're right.
Bakugo versus Neji.
We all saying Neji right now.
I was trying to get Bakugo a winning fight because it's a possibility,
Neji,
but then again, after that, you're right. The rotation has not been broken through.
All right,
Neji,
so we're going with Neji. So now, semifinals. Shino versus Todoroki.
Damn.
Shino. Todoroki.
Shino.
Todoroki.
Shino. It's his bugs can survive extreme heat and extreme cold. Because he has every type of bug known to Naruto in his body. So there are bugs that survive in the extreme heat, and there's some that do survive winter. So he has an arsenal to use at all times.
But my thing is, what can he do to put Todoroki down? Even though I think Shino, I'm thinking like, what does he have? I don't think he has anything to actually put Todoroki
I ain't gonna lie, like the best bugs that Shino can use that would probably affect Todoroki would get burned to a crisp or frozen like an ice cube.
Yeah, I think I'm gotta switch to Todoroki.
You just put some poison on him.
Shoto.
I'm giving it a Shoto.
Actually, he can't just
all his bugs don't get frozen.
He can just poison Todoroki.
Hold on. Y'all giving feetless.
But how those bugs gonna get to him?
I'm still thinking.
Shoto a win. I can't stand this.
I'm picking Shoto. I'm picking Shoto.
I'm taking Shino.
I'm taking Shino.
It sounds like Shino won. I look like I can stay on Shino's side. All right. 3-2, Shino wins.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Locked in. All right.
And this is where
Midoriya versus Neji.
Stops. This is where Midoriya stops. I'm speaking that into existence.
I believe so, because tuning is in.
There's nothing Midoriya can do that can really get past that defense. He can move fast.
He can knock the ground from under him, throwing him off balance.
Yeah, even then, I think he can, but at the end of the day, he still has to get in close.
And then, mind you, he can still switch from different gears to catch him.
But here's the thing:
getting in close with Neji is not something you want to do, regardless.
Like, you got to think about it. Everything Deku has to do is to get in close. Unless Deku out the gate just gear shifts and breaks the sound barrier, Neji can see him. If Neji can see you, Neji can counter. That's Neji's whole thing. If I can physically see you with my Byakugan, and he uses he uses Byakugan right out the gate in every fight. Byakugan, immediate. He can see him no matter what he does. So he gets in close, pressure point. I'm dogging you. Break the ground. Hold up. Break the ground, palm rotation, 360 defense. If he's in the air, I'm blocking all that shit. And I'm touching the ground, and I'm still running your fade. There's nothing he can do to realistically get past that. You want to move far away? Okay. I can literally pressurize the air at you. You want to get in close? You don't want to do that. I'm better at the hands.
Aren't Ocular getting just to weak the smoke screens and stuff like that?
No,
not the
not the Byakugan.
Byakugan pretty much use some type of lead or something into it, so the Byakugan couldn't see through it.
It's some type of Sasuke used. It's something that Sasuke used in the fight against thing. I don't know. I forgot the exact name of it.
All right, so
they put chocolate into the smoke, so it distorted.
Neji wins. So then it goes to Shino versus Neji for the final round.
Neji.
And Neji comes out the winner. The fact Shino made it this far, I'm proud.
I am.
Shino's that's why I said on one of the topics, should Shino, Naruto, and Sasuke been promoted along with Shikamaru after the Chunin exams? I feel
Yes.
like all three, all like the fact that Shikamaru got promoted, I'm cool with it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not disrespecting him at all. But it's more of the fact they made it seem like Naruto did absolutely nothing when Naruto was the deciding factor in taking out Gaara at that time.
Yeah. Well, I would say that concludes our podcast. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's been a great experience sitting here talking with you guys. Happy birthday to Woody again, even though he's not here.
Batman gets passed for one day. Tomorrow I'll be back to bat slandering.
Yes, sir. And you all have a great night.